My Lord Senior has filed a counter in this case.
What counter in these matters?
My Lord Senior has filed. I want to file a
No adjournment on the ground of counter.
rejoinder, my Lord.
Sorry, this
Response to the counter.
He may take note of the counter. He may not take note of the counter.
Yes, absolutely. It's a statutory proceeding, Mr. Das.
My Lord.
Therefore, we ignore counter rejoinders.
My Lord. My Lord, the order of Ombudsman, my Lord,
Yes.
under Annexure 7, Annexure 6, my Lord, is perverse and without jurisdiction. My Lord, what has been prayed, the Ombudsman is the appellate authority, my Lord,
Just 1 minute.
of GRF
So your challenge, ground of challenge is perverse
and without jurisdiction,
and without
my
jurisdiction.
Lord. And also contrary to the act,
So let us first decide on question of without jurisdiction.
my Lord. Without
No.
jurisdiction, perverse and
Yes.
contrary to the agreement, power supply agreement executed by the petitioner,
Is
consumer
it
with
the end
the
of your ground or you will go on adding one after another?
my Lord, three grounds, my Lord.
Huh?
Three grounds,
Tinder hoibo.
my Lord.
So the third one is
Contrary to agreement,
contrary
to the
to
power supply agreement executed by the consumer with the distribution.
agreement. Okay, let us first take the allegation of contrary to agreement.
Contrary,
Come to your response before the
my Lord.
GRF. It is GRF ହେଇକିରି, after the GRF.
Yes, yes. Yes,
So
my Lord.
GRF, where is your
My Lord,
objection
My
here?
Lord, before the GRF, my Lord, the consumer's grievance is at page 11,
We don't go to that.
my Lord.
Come straightway to your ground of challenge.
My Lord.
Contrary to agreement, where is your response? And you have taken that ground there.
My Lord, our reply before the GRF is, my Lord, that page 14, Annexure 2, my Lord.
1-4.
1-4.
Yes. Please point out that paragraph.
My Lord.
Don't
My Lord.
read whole.
My Lord, paragraph 1 is, the consumer is a GP category consumer.
No, Mr. Das, please don't have rehearsal here. We are all on online.
My Lord.
So don't have rehearsal here.
My Lord.
If you have agitated 3 points,
My Lord.
our point blank question requirement is you come to that para where you have stated that this is contrary to agreement.
My Lord. My Lord, here, my Lord, it is GP category consumer.
Sorry.
My Lord, GP category
Please.
consumer.
Please,
In the agreement,
if you have raised a question, then you must have agitated there.
my Lord, we have stated.
Please,
It is a GP
no,
consumer.
we will not go to unnecessary issues.
My Lord, I am producing the agreement.
So you fail. Forget that. Then come to next. Where have you taken the stand on jurisdiction? In your response.
My Lord. My Lord.
Same Annexure 2. Where have you taken this ground that this proceeding is itself is without jurisdiction? So you fail. Then come to the perverse aspect.
My Lord.
Yes, come to the perverse aspect. What is that perversity?
My Lord, my Lord, perverse is, Lordsman, see the consumer's grievance first. Consumer's grievance. For what he has approached the GRF. Page 11, my Lord. Running page 11. I have applied for 48 kilowatt.
You understand what is the meaning of perverse?
My Lord.
What do you mean by perverse?
My Lord, perverse means contrary to the pleadings, my Lord.
Contrary to the pleadings.
My Lord.
Contrary to the pleadings.
To the prayer and contrary to law, my Lord.
Okay.
Which
all
was
right.
not.
Yes, come to paper. So we are confined only on perversity.
My Lord.
Yes, come to the complaint grievance.
My Lord, reading page 11, one page, my Lord. I have applied one page grievance, my Lord, consumer.
Yes.
Page 11. Sir, I have applied for 48 kilowatt GP load power supply to the prawn culture cultivation purpose on 16/4/19 Subsequently, the permission was granted by the letter number so and so dated 27/8/19 with the permission letter number 27/8/19 of GME.
Why are you reading dates in Odia?
EC Baleswar, my lord.
Why are you reading dates in Odia?
My lord, that Odia I have translated into English.
No, why? You say
That is-
English, you say English complaint.
Sir.
Why are you
No,
reading
no.
the dates only in
No,
Odia?
my lord, it is a Odia complaint. I have translated into English.
Oh,
It is not
so
visible,
Odia-
that is why I have translated it. Page 11, dita gote Odia page ଅଛି, gote English page ଅଛି, sir.
So you have not filed the complaint in original.
ମତେ ତ ଓଡିଆ ପେଜ କିଛି ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି।
ନା ଆପଣ ଓଡିଆ ମୁଁ ଇଂଲିଶ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଲେଟ କରିଦେଇଛି ସେଟା।
You have not filed the complaint in original.
No.
ଓରିଜିନାଲ ସାର୍ ଦେଇଛି ସାର୍।
Huh?
ଓରିଜିନାଲ ସାର୍ ସେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପେଜରେ ଅଛି। ପେଜ 11
Where is it?
ଯୋଡେ 11 ପେଜ ଅଛି।
Where is it?
Perhaps in your lordship's brief, my lord.
No, we don't find page 11 only. Page 11 in English. In
Sir, earlier-
English, there is no complaint here.
Sir, earlier
So
thila-
we take out this.
ସାର୍ earlier ଥିଲା
Sorry.
ସେଟା ମୁଁ ଯୋଉଟା ପଛରେ
Sorry, we will
English
not
କରିକି-
proceed any further. Will not, there is no complaint even. Had the
Mm,
submission of Sri Das.
My lord,
done it
my
now.
lord, my lord, Ombudsman is the appellate authority of GRF. What was spread before the GRF? Ombudsman, when the consumer, after dismissal of the
So what
GRF,
is your fourth ground?
my lord,
What
Ombudsman,
is your fourth ground?
my lord, this perverse over perverse is concerned, my lord, and without jurisdiction, my
The
lord.
purpose, you are failing to provide the copy of complaint even. How can you establish?
My lord, I have,
How can you establish?
my lord, I-
You have translated. Who knows what was there in the original
my lord, my
complaint?
lord, in the GRF,
Sorry.
GRF has noted his grievance.
Okay, come to the GRF noting
My
even.
lord, GRF noting, my lord.
Don't place your version.
You all right, my lord. Your lord,
You have translated who,
Lord,
we don't know.
my lord, gist of the
What
case,
you have
GRF, what was
translated.
the grievance before the GRF, my
Just
lord?
1 minute, where are you reading page?
Page 20, my lord. Gist of case. The complainant have applied for 48 kilowatt GP load for the purpose of a culture
For the
cultivation
purpose could pauchundi apna. Please go read slow.
for prawn culture
Yes.
purposes.
Cultivation purposes.
Prawn cultivation, prawn cultivation purposes.
Culture.
Purposes on 10/4/19 subsequently the permission was granted by letter number so and so dated 27/8/19 with permission letter number 377 dated 27/8/19 to of government of GM Electrical Baleswar summary of the fact of the rules and the regulations. He has deposited 6% supervision charges by the receipt number so and so after the construction of substation and line. The system was energized by the, charging order number letter number so and so dated 5/9/19. After getting information from the DISCOM, he came to know the fact that no supervision charges are levied on party maintained substation. Further, he avers that energy billing is done as per LT side metering. Then, Lord,
Why he was.
why he was forced to install and deposit the money for HTTV metering, and the
Unit.
department on the basis of which Act of Indian Electricity Act or regulations of OERC is forcibly ordering consumption to bear the cost of installation of HTTV units, my lord. Then, my lord, in counter the respondent number 1, my lord, this is the grievance, my lord. Then, my lord,
So what is his grievance?
my lord, HTTV meter मते मोटू काहे की कॉस्ट नेले HTTV रो एबो LT मीटरिंग मते काहे की कले एटा होची तांकर ग्रीवांस सर
Right.
एई ग्रीवांस टा को सर जीआरएफ ऑर्डर कले यू लॉर्ड्स में टर्न टू पेज 24 on the above facts and circumstances
Page
the
24.
page 24 running page my lord 2-line order in the above facts and circumstances the
He
forum
rejected.
yes forum rejected
Rejected.
then my lord against that my lord the consumer moved the ombudsman, my lord. Then, my lord, this, my lord, ombudsman, my lord, ignoring everything, my lord, has passed order, lordship may see. Only one, on one part, my lord, while rejecting that plea of supervision charges and other aspects, my lord, the ombudsman has passed order, your lordship may see. Order portion is at page 47, my lord, paragraph 1. The consumer is directed, the respondent is directed to change the category of the petitioner from GPS to allied agricultural activities. Well, this was never the prayer before the JRF nor before the ombudsman. My lord, when the
Let us see the jurisdiction of the ombudsman. That GRF and ombudsman
regulation,
regulation.
my lord.
Yes, where is the jurisdiction of the ombudsman?
My lord.
Tell him.
Lordship may turn to regulation 7, my lord. Representation to ombudsman. Any consumer aggrieved by the non-redressal of his grievance by the forum may make a
Just 1 minute.
representation to the
Just
ombudsman.
1 minute. Let us get that
My lord.
ombudsman.
GRF and ombudsman regulation.
GRF. GRF. Then ombudsman.
Regulation 7, my lord, is in consonance with the Electricity Act.
Just 1 minute, 1 minute.
326.
Chart, new connection, disconnection, voltage function, contract demand, billing dispute, interruptions, metering, classification. Issue also coming within the jurisdiction. All right, this comes within the jurisdiction.
No, my lord. My lord, what grievance he had read before the JRF, my lord?
No, you
It
can't.
is completely a separate.
Mr. Das, see, you may not go by the language of the complaint.
My lord, grievance. What
You
what
must
purpose?
understand the intention behind such complaint.
My lord,
Intention is very much clear
my lord.
and it touches the categorization.
No, my lord, my submission is that is certainly not intention. His grievance is to LT metering and metering unit.
Mr. Das, you please take your stand, whatever you have stated before the Hold the brief first. Page, turn to page 32.
My lord, what we have stated that is in
So,
accordance with
you
the
kindly,
order of-
kindly don't just stop your speech.
My lord,
Just see which paragraph, whatever you have raised, that has not been considered and not been answered by the
my lord,
ombudsman. Kindly find out that.
my lord, what we have raised,
Kindly
that
look at that.
ombudsman has dealt that
Kindly,
and
kindly.
denied that. What a separate
Yes,
issue he
Mr.
has
Das,
dealt and passed
yes,
order.
yes. So kindly,
No, no.
so it is only to assist you.
It's all on record.
My lord,
It's all on
Therefore,
record.
place that person.
So place
where
that
I
which
registered.
was,
my lord,
which you have pointed out and
my lord, before the ombudsman, his prayer is direction may be
So
page
even in
31.
PC
My
also
lord,
he is not-
Again,
he's
again,
not
you are
listening.
not answering to our queries, Mr. Das.
32. Sorry, I'm a reply counter for. My lord,
So
32.
kindly, ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଯୋଉ submission,
Sir.
whatever you have submitted before the ombudsman
Ombudsman,
in writing,
yes.
that has not been taken note of. And
So that it
because that is your submission.
to-
So,
to
so
your-
kindly find out
My
that.
lord, to your lordship's query, that has been taken note and the grievance was rejected by the ombudsman.
So
His grievance, what he has raised before the ombudsman, that has been rejected, but a new order has been passed, which was not.
so that, sir,
Yes.
sir,
Lord.
instead of making a speech, you please
Miller.
show that.
My lord, his prayer before the GRA ombudsman.
Kindly
is-
take page 32, sir. Don't avoid going to page 32
ନାଇଁ, ନାଇଁ,
and
avoid
find
କରୁନି,
out.
sir, avoid କରୁନି।
Sir, please then,
ଯାହା ଦେଇଥିଲା ଆମେ-
sir, then
ମୁଁ ପଢୁଛି, with-
don't make a gesture.
with the great
Just,
respect.
find out
Miller.
which was your contention that has been taken, not taken note
Miller.
of. Because that will help you.
Miller.
That will help you in addressing the
My lord,
court.
my submission is, what grievance, what complaint he had raised, we have replied. Page 32, I am reading. The petitioner in his application has prayed.
Sir, not the entire thing. Because your contention is that despite you pointing out, you started with that.
No, my lord, that is not my contention.
So your contention is that everything has been taken note of.
Yes.
You record that.
Yes, your lordship may record that. And I will
Everything has
justify,
been
my
taken
lord,
note of.
my lord, I will justify from the order of
Sir,
ombudsman.
which paragraph he has gone beyond your submission and the submission of
My
the
lord,
consumer?
my lord. My lord, this is paragraph, lordship may kindly come to ombudsman order. So far 6% supervision charges is concerned, that has been dealt in page 45, my lord. And that has also been negative. My lord, that is so far, that is regarding the second prayer. My lord, lordship may come to the first prayer and second prayer. My lord, first prayer is ombudsman has dealt at page 44. From the aforesaid discussions and going through the records submitted by the parties, it is seen that the petitioner in his first prayer before the authority to adhere the regulations and sanction the estimate as per regulations is true spirit ensuring the dates admitted to
Duties codified.
No, you are leaving
Sir,
something.
ଟିକେ ମୁଁ ଭୁଲ ହେଇଯାଉଛି ମତେ ଦେଖାଯାଉନି ଟିକେ ଭଲ କି
You are leaving something.
that
True
I may
spirit
be
ensuring the duties codified to
My lord.
supplier.
duties codified to supplier and the rights of the consumers in the regulations. In this regard, the petitioner during hearing has intimated that he is utilizing.
Therefore, his intention is always on classification. His intention is always on classification.
My lord, my submission is,
So therefore,
Miller,
where
is
have you
util-
denied in your objection on the classification aspect? We don't find any material there.
sir, ଆମର ସେଟା ହଉଛି para 1 କହୁଛି GP tariff agreement କରିଛନ୍ତି, GP tariff is applicable, that is GP tariff. ଏଇ ଯୋଉ triple A tariff ଟା ଏଇଟା it is a classification of consumer category. For he has several aspects are required. He has to obtain a certificate from the Coastal Utility Authority. He has to enter into an agreement for triple A tariff to get that concessional tariff of the government, my lord. And that was not his prayer, nor he has fulfilled that, my lord. Then, my lord, it was dealt like this. Then the laws may come to second aspect. That is from the bottom paragraph on page 44. From the above, it is observed that the petitioner is entitled to get such benefit. Hence, the authority's opinion to allow the prayer of the petitioner and direct the respondent to change the category of a petitioner from GPS to a triple A. It was not the prayer before the GRF nor before the ombudsman, but he has dealt like this, my lord. Then, my lord,
Which part you are reading? I'm not getting
my
it.
lord, page 44,
Last
last paragraph.
observations.
From the above, it is observed that the petitioner is entitled to get such benefit. Hence, the authority is of opinion to allow the prayer of the petitioner and direct the respondent to change the category of a petitioner from GPS to AAA tariff, AAA from the date of application before the learned GRF. GRF Baleshwar by the petitioner in petitioner that is on 1/7/2021 and revise the bills of the petitioner accordingly. Your Lordship will find from the GRF prayer, no such prayer is there, my Lord. Regarding a change of classification of
Okay, we have understood.
category of tariff.
All right, we have understood. this.
Then, my Lord, the other aspect regarding in the page 45, my Lord, the second complaint regarding 6% supervision charges, it was dealt by the ombudsman and he has said that he is not entitled to get refund of the
So there you are
supervision
not
charges.
agreed.
No, my Lord. No, my
So
Lord.
why are you placing that?
And so far the last paragraph, my Lord, also page 45, he has dealt that the petitioner has given his willingness, 6% supervision and remunerative aspect, also that has
So that is also taken care of in
yes,
your
yes,
favor.
yes, my Lord.
So therefore, why are you
And my
placing
Lord, the
that?
third prayer is
So
on page-
your point is taken note of. Yes, Mr.
Miller.
Konda, what do you submit?
yes.
My submission is this, my lords. Your lordship may look at page 44.
44.
Aye,
Yes.
which was placed by my learned. From the above aforesaid discussions and after going through the records submitted by both parties, it is seen that petitioner in his first prayer prayed before this authority to adhere the regulation and sanction the estimate as per regulation in true spirit, ensuring the duties codified to supplier and the rights of consumers in the regulation.
Yes.
In this regard, petitioner during hearing has intimated that he is utilizing power supply for prawn culture purpose and has cited regulation 138F of the OERC distribution conditions of supply code 2019 and prayed to change his category to allied agricultural activities tariff and also prayed to revise bills on allied agricultural activities tariff, which has been quoted.
So therefore, your submission, he has very much agitated that issue, which has been taken care. All right, both sides, take your seat.
Your Lord, may see
Both sides, take your
page
seat.
31, my Lord.
Both sides, take your seat.
Page 31, if he has stated either before the
Right,
ombudsman or and it is also not in dispute that he has executed the agreement under GP tariff.
Yes, yes, I had the submission of respective councils. Application, read petition involves the following prayer. Sri Das in the challenge to the.
complaint copy achi, what my lord was looking for.
My Lord, ମୋ ପାଖେ-
Mr.
Sir,
Das,
sir, ମୋ ପାଖେ ଅଛି, I may permitted to give. ଟିକେ ସାର୍ ଏଟା legible ହଉନି.
अंडा ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ
ସେ ଓଡ଼ିଆ version ଟା ନାହିଁ, ଏଇ
ଯାହା ବି କାହିଁକି ନା ସେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ପେଜ ଟା ଟିକେ ମ୍ୟାଚ କରୁନି ଆପଣ
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଯଦି ଦେଖିବେ 10 ଆଉ 11 ଆପଣଙ୍କର କଣ ସେ ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି ସେଟା
ଓଡ଼ିଆଟା
ହଉଛି ସେ ଆଗରୁ ବି ସେମିତି ହେଇଛି
ଇଂଲିଶ ରେ ଲେଖିଥିଲେ ସେଟାକୁ
ଆଇଟମ
typewrite
ପେଜ
କରିଛି।
10 ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ
ସେଟା ଇଂଲିଶ ରେ ଲେଖିଥିଲେ ମୁଁ
ପେଜ
typewrite
10 ଟା ଗୋଟେ ନୋଟିସ ତାପରେ 11 ଟା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କଣ
Sir,
ଫେର
ସେ
12
ଯୋଉଟା-
ଟା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କଣ
ସାର୍ ଯୋଉଟା ସେ ହ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ରାଇଟିଂ ରେ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ହାତରେ ମୁଁ ସେଟାକୁ
ଟିକେ ଟିକେ ସାର୍
ଟାଇପରାଇଟ୍ କରିଛି।
I'm trying to locate the things actually.
ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ wrong କହିଦେଲି ପ୍ରଥମରୁ ଯେ ଓଡ଼ିଆଟାକୁ ମୁଁ ଇଂଲିଶ କରିଛି କିନ୍ତୁ ନାଇଁ ସେଇ ଇଂଲିଶ ହ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଟାକୁ
10, 11 ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ
Sir.
10 ପରେ ଯୋଉ ସରୁଛି ତାପରେ 11 ଟା
10
ହଠାତ୍ ଆରମ୍ଭ ହଉଛି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ
ଟେନ୍ ଟା
କଣ୍ଟେଣ୍ଟ
ହଉଛି ତାଙ୍କର କଭର ପେଜ ନୋଟିସ ଜିଆରଏଫ ର କଭର ପେଜ ଟା ତାପରେ 11 ଟା ହଉଛି ତାଙ୍କର
ନୋଟିସ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଯୋଉଟା ଆସିଥିଲା ନ ଦେଇକି ଆପଣ କାହିଁ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଲେଟେଡ ଟା ଫାଇଲ କଲେ?
ହାତ ଲେଖା କମ୍ପ୍ଲେନ ମିଲର
ନୋଟିସ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଯୋଉଟା ଆସିଥିଲା ସେଟା ନ ଦେଇକି ଆପଣ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଲେଟେଡ ଟା କାହିଁ ଫାଇଲ
ସେଟା
କରିଛନ୍ତି?
ପଢି ହେଲାନି ବୋଲି ଜମା
Translated should be supplemented.
ଆପଣ ତ ରିପ୍ଲେସ କରିପାରିବେନି as per rules, High Court
Yes,
rules,
sir.
nothing can be
Translated copy
substituted.
cannot be
ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ
supplemented.
ଆପଣ ଆଟେଷ୍ଟ କରିକି ସେଟାକୁ ତା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତେ
ଅଛି original ଟା ଅଛି Mr. Panda.
That is English.
ନାଇଁ ଇଂଲିଶ ଟା ତ ଏଠି ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଲେଜିବଲ କପି।
Your lordship may see this. This is what my client has given, which was filed before the consumer.
এটা কনজ্যুমার গ্রিভেন্স রিড্রেসাল ফোরাম নাই জিআরএফ রে রହୁଛି। ହଁ GRF
GRF ପାଖରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୋ ପାଖରେ
ଏଇଟା
ସେ-
ପରା,
ଏଇଟା ବା ଆପଣ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
ନାଇଁ,
ଗୋଟେ।
ଏଇ ଗୋଟାକ ଯେ ଏଇ ଗୋଟାକ ଆପଣଙ୍କର
ଇଏ ପ୍ରେମ କୁମାର ଦାସ କି କହିଲେ?
ସେଇ
ସେ ପିଟି
କଞ୍ଜୁମର
consumer। ଏଇଟା ଏଇ ଯୋଉଟା GRF ରେ ଦିଆ ହେଇଥିଲା I don't have it.
ଏଇଟା ମୁଁ ଟାଇପ କରିଦେଇଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଯୋଉଟା ହାତ ଲେଖାଟା ମୁଁ ଟାଇପ କରିଦେଇଛି
I have a copy of the order.
ଏଇଟା ଏଇଟା ଏଇଟା
এইটা whatever you have filed, do you find that in the writ petition?
ନା ଏଇଟା ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟା ନୋଟିସ ରେ ପାଇଛନ୍ତି writ ରୁ sir,
ଆଜ୍ଞା
Mr. Panda,
ନା
you have been issued notice.
yes no
No,
I
so
appeared
we
on
have a,
caveat.
please understand this
I appeared on caveat and I was served with a copy of the
ସେଇ
receipt.
କପିରେ ଏଇଟା ତ ନାହିଁ, ଆମ କପିରେ ଏଇଟା କିଛି ନାହିଁ, କୁଆଡେ ଗଲା ସେଟା ସେଥିପାଇଁ
ତ ସେଇଟାକୁ ମୁଁ ଟାଇପ କରିଦେଇଛି ଏବଂ ସେଥିରେ ଲର୍ଡସିପ ମେ ଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟ ମି 1 day time I will file it today Miller. Course of the
Had
day.
the submission of Sri Das Leonard Counsel for the petitioner and Sri Panda Leonard Counsel appearing for the consumer. The petition involved the following prayer culture. In the threshold, Sri Das in the threshold, Sri Das.
this bunch is the entire thing which was filed as before the GRF.
Yes, Miller.
Sri Das in the threshold.
You have
Sri
a extra
Das
copy or will make a copy?
In the challenge to the.
Copy କରିକି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ପୁରାଟା।
Without it, just one.
ଏଠି ଥାଉ, so
You will
application
file a copy, you will file with.
I'll
the
make copy.
Along with memo.
Well, I will file also this
In the challenge to
handwriting
the
with memo.
impugned order passed by the ombudsman dated 23/9/22, passed in CR case number 57 of 2021. Brought the licensee's challenge on threefold. One, the order of the ombudsman remain perverse, remaining contrary to the plea and prayer of the petitioner. Number two being without jurisdiction. And number three, and the third ground appears to be decision of the ombudsman remain contrary to agreement. advancing his submission to establish all the above three grounds, Mr. Das attempted to take this court to satisfy ground number 2 and 3. Reading through the document available in repetition at page 11, claiming to be a legible copy of the grievance of the consumer, it is unfortunate to note here that a copy of complaint of the consumer before the GRF produced in the course of hearing by the consumer, the legible copy so filed in repetition doesn't tally with the same. This court unable to appreciate as to what prevented the licensee in bringing the copy of complaint along with the notice served on the licensee on entertainment of the complaint of the consumer. Reading the consumer complaint produced before us, this court find the consumer has specific pleadings as follows. Para 1 to 9 pura document. And the complaint before the GRF also involve the following prayer. Complaint rule, page 5, eta paragraph so and so so and so. For there is, this court here find the licensee has serious suppression of material fact in attempting to hiding the actual complaint, keeping the actual complaint from the decision process and attempting to keep the real contest before the GRF away from the court. This court takes serious note of material suppression aspect by the licensee.
No, that is not disputed in the counter also.
Please,
I have not.
please take your seat. Mr. Panda, you can also take your seat. Coming to the allegation that the impugned order. Okay, nahin, lekha, yes, reading through the actual complaint, this court find petitioner has the consumer has the actual intention of undertaking an exercise by the GRF on both classification issue as well as dispute with regard to the agreement. This court here takes into account the notification on grievance redressal forum and ombudsman brought under the provisions of the Section 42(5) of the Electricity Act 2003. And the notification under heading filing a complaint at GRF, meaning thereby powers with the GRF described as follows. 715 page ର ଏ 1 ରୁ 15 ଯାଏ ନବ ହେଲା 1 ରୁ 14 ଯାଏ. Reading the aforesaid, this court find issue of classification oblique reclassification of consumer and the issues Okay, so the circular number GRF 1/2004 dated 19th October 2004. तमें सेटा को पेज 601 रे but 601 do better produce करो 601 रो 2.3 टा produce करो ହେଲା. Find the GRF is in clear domain of undertaking the exercise involving disputes on classification oblique reclassification of consumer as well as issues involving the agreement. In this circumstance, this court find the challenge of the licensee on the ground that there has been exercise without jurisdiction and contrary to agreement remain unsustainable. Coming to the other ground taken by the licensee that the order of the ombudsman remain perverse. This court reading the entire judgment of passed by the ombudsman impugned herein, Annexure 6 impugned herein, finds there is threadbare discussion, reproduction of the claim of both parties. There has been also finding observations on the plea of the parties, strictly in terms of the claim of the parties. Further, there has been also taking into account the required provisions under the regulation, particularly Regulation 138(F) of OERC distribution conditions, conditions of supply code 2019, and the finding arrived at and the ultimate direction arrived at strictly in terms of the claims of the parties and of the consumer, as well as following the provision of law. Further, also taking to serious note of the conditions in the agreement. This could find there is no perversity in the finding or the order of the ombudsman. Writ petition fails on all the 3 accounts raised herein by the licensee. Before parting with the judgment and leaving no scope for interfering in the order of the ombudsman. Before parting with the judgment, this court here, for the recording in paragraph so and so, on a serious attempt of the licensee in attempting to suppression of material fact in as much as involving the complaint of the consumer herein and filing document in the guise of complaint at the instance of the consumer this court dismissing the writ application likes to impose heavy cost to bring check in no further repetition of such issue, such attempts is likely to impose a cost of rupees 50,000 on the licensee to be deposited in the Chief Minister Relief Fund, State of Orissa, at least within a period of 2 weeks of the judgment. Failure of depositing in time, it may be open to the state authority, realization of the same through provisions of OPDR Act. Foreign establishment, they may continue करते हैं ना? Deponent continue करते हैं. This court further finds for the filing of wrong document and the application being shown by a competent officer, Sri Ameswar Satpathy, working then as executive engineer electrical PPNODL. Putting the department into loss, licensing into loss for false affidavit. It may be open to the licensee to recover such amount on payment of such deposit of such amount in the Red Cross Fund of the Chief Minister Relief Fund of the state to recover such amount from the person concerned.
Lord, may I pray, my Lord? Lord, that operative person may be deleted, my Lord.
Pardon?
That operative person may be deleted.
Pardon?
That operative person which your lordship imposed that cost and other aspect, my Lord, that may be deleted, my Lord.
Sorry.
My Lord, if
No,
my Lord,
we
my
have said,
suggestion is,
we
my
have
Lord,
said, we
your
have,
lordship may call the record from the GRF. If I have committed anything fraud, my Lord, a word if I have committed, I will pay 1 lakh cost, my Lord, from my own pocket, my Lord.
it's not
Your
on
lordship
you.
may call the record, my Lord. My Lord, with my
It's not on you. You are a bona fide
no, my
lawyer.
Lord, I am a bona fide, my Lord. My Lord,
You are a
nothing I
bona
have.
fide lawyer. You trust your.
No, my Lord, I will be misunderstood, my Lord, if I have done this, my Lord. But to my best
have never
satisfaction,
said
my Lord, I
you
have not a,
suppressed.
my Lord, only English translated I have for
Mr. Das, Mr. Das, it was never, nowhere it is referred to any kind of, any lawyer actually.
Against
No,
the-
my Lord, ultimately, I will be the victim, my Lord. Your Lordship may kindly appreciate, my Lord.
Ultimately, what will be the consequence
My
of
Lord,
filing taking
great
the
respect,
risk
my
of,
Lord, with
taking
great
the risk
respect
of
to my
filing
Lord's order
and
and
wrong documents?
in that event,
That ultimately.
in that event, good sense would have prevailed on you in asking for withdrawing the writ petition. You still went on arguing. Okay, therefore, please face the situation. Yes. So that hereafter no officer will dare to file.
No, sir, officer अगर किसी बोल नहीं sir. Sir, मुंह सेटा English translator देनी, that is my maybe my fault, sir.
Item
No, you have not heard the order actually.
Item 2.
Whatever is filed by the petitioner or the opposite party claimant, so that has been referred to.
Lord, I may be permitted to withdraw, my Lord, with all great respect, my Lord. My Lord, Lordship may,
Sorry,
my Lord, Lordship may,
after so much and now.
my Lord, I beg
live
pardon,
streaming.
my Lord, I beg pardon for that, my Lord.
It is difficult. How we discussion karibaani.
No, sir, I beg pardon for that, my Lord, Lordship may.
Next.
Lordship may.
I don't know to. Live streaming.
My Lord, I will convince my
You know, instead.
with request, my Lord, to my Lord and Savior, and
Next,
also to
next,
request, my Lord,
next.
vote, my Lord.
I don't know
Your Lordship may. Your Lordship may.
Yes, item 2.
May please, your lordship, the matter relating to trade union, my lord, the Utkal Alumni International Limited Rayagada, my lord, they are.
Asuni, voice clear asuni.
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସେଇଟା ଉପରେ ଅଛି ଆପଣ ତଳେ କଥା ହଉଛନ୍ତି ସେଇଠି ଆପଣ ଜଷ୍ଟ bend the stem ଟାକୁ ତଳକୁ କରିକି ତାପରେ ଟିକେ ଉପରକୁ ଏମିତି
କଲା
କରିଦେବେ।
ବେଳେ you are taking your mouth down. Therefore, ଅତି down କରନ୍ତୁ। ହଁ,
ତାପରେ ଉପର ମୁହଁ କରିଦେବେ।
ଆଗକୁ।
May I please your lordship?
Yes.
In this case, my lord, the matter relating to Utkal Almunda International Limited Raigada relating to the engagement of a labor, my lord. My trade union registration 2006, my lord. Till date, they are not engaged my labor, my
No,
lord.
no, you have already agitated the issue before the labor authority.
My lord, number of time I requested
No, no,
labor
Annex.
authority and
Come to
as
Annex 5.
my lord.
This is a request to Utkala Alumina
My-
International Limited Adhikari.
My lord,
Can we give a mandamus direction to this party?
only approach the authority to engage with the
Pardon?
local labor.
No, no, where is the scope for this court?
While your lordship see the annexure 1, my lord, their issue number of reflect, my lord. They are interested to engage the local labor.
So go to labor
develop the-
authority, go to labor authority.
Uh,
High Court cannot issue mandamus in these issues. So what do you propose?
I have a representation, my lord. Can you-
This representation cannot be considered. This is a representation to a private body.
So, my lord, you kindly granted liberty to.
Okay, in the course of hearing, learned counsel for the petitioner sought for withdrawing the writ application to bring the issue involved herein before the competent labor authority.
With the stipulated time.
Petition
my
is
lord.
permitted with liberty, however. Hmm.
For orders, item number 3,
So it's item number 3, 4, 5, and 6. The state has preferred appeal before the Honorable Apex Court. It is pending, and this judgment passed by your lordship has been stayed and hearing is going on.
Pick a mic, please be on mic. Yes, what do you say? Impugned order have been asserted in Supreme Court.
Before the Honorable Apex Court.
So it is pending there.
Pending there, it has been, your lordship's judgment has been stayed as per my instruction, and hearing is going on.
These are all disposed matters.
Disposed of matters, my lord.
Disposed matters, then if it
No,
is
these-
pending, why it
Please
has
check,
come?
please check it. These are not disposed of. Are you holding the brief or you are not having copy of the
No,
brief?
no, I'm holding the brief.
So kindly mark, these are not disposed
First
of.
brief, 9663 of 2003.
Noting is that it's disposed of. These are disposed of matters in which,
Oh, please be on mic.
my lord.
Out of Gucci Asunanti,
Again.
this is a pending matter.
List ର କପିଟା ଗୋଟେ ସାମ୍ନାରେ ରଖି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ।
This is the pending matter. When did it got disposed? Our order sheet nowhere shows. There is of course interim order.
First one is pending.
Huh?
Lordship, may I see the list?
This is 9663 of 2003. Maybe against interim order, somebody might have gone to Supreme Court. We don't know. Then what is the instruction of Honorable Chief
It's a
Justice?
disposed of case. The noting, lordship, may kindly have a glance at the noting, my lord. In the list. Judgment, lordship sitting with then Chief Justice K.S. Javeri has disposed of this matters, my lord. There's a noting, lordship.
No, kindly check. Actually, there is no order disposing of this merit petition. You are under that impression. Maybe it was listed on
Miscase
that.
accordingly disposed of. It's a miscase disposed of. Maybe
Then let me,
your name, Mr. Pradhan,
no, I
SAHOO,
am Mr. Mahanti, my lord.
Mahanti.
My lord.
Mr. Mahanti, maybe similar matters might have been disposed and party might have gone to Supreme Court. You mean to say Justice Javeri and me,
Your
Last
lordship,
order.
my lord.
but not in this case. So in which case, tell the number.
Keep this matter to tomorrow. I will apprise your lordship.
Oh, acha, the writ petition is had and disposed in terms of so and so. All right. It's a disposed matter.
Noting is there in the list. As
This
per
is, okay, this is a disposed matter because of some judgment earlier.
My lord.
Okay,
All these matters are disposed of matters
then why it has come today?
today because we had filed the interim applications in these matters.
You have filed a further miscase.
My lord.
IA filed such. IA, what is this miscase? Come to miscase, yes. Oh, that's how it has come for us.
But
Yes, what is your prayer in this case?
may I pray, my lord?
Humbly prayed that the graciously please to allow the petition by directing authorities to pay interest as applicable. So you say this matter is pending in Supreme Court?
Honorable Apex Court.
Huh?
Yes, my lord.
Pending. Then how can you file such application
No,
now?
no, prior to the matter, but,
So prior to filing in Supreme Court, you have filed this.
my lord,
Okay, then you
Supreme Court order date?
date,
stay order ta kahin?
State government.
So
date,
we record your records, we record submission
state
that the
also
main order is under challenge in Apex
Apex
Court.
Court, and it has been
So
stayed.
therefore, this petition will be rejected, however, with liberty for renewal in the event the, or dependent on the outcome in the Supreme Court. At the submission of Sri Mahanti and State Council. IA 2149 of 2020 has been brought before this board. For the earlier matter, for the final outcome in the WPC 9663 of 2003 being passed involving one of the judge of this board and under the direction of the Honorable Chief Justice. In the course of hearing on the miscase, the Mahanti brings to the notice of the court that the final order hearing is in challenge in Honorable Apex Court, and there has been also stay operating. This court, without entering into such controversy, simply observe. In the event the order involved hearing is in challenge on before Honorable Apex Court, there is no scope for entertaining any application at this stage, in this court at this stage. Thus, while rejecting the IA 2149 of 2020 as not entertainable at this stage, liberty, however, granted to the petitioner to reapproach on the issue involved herein, but however, on the dependent on the ultimate direction in the pending case before the Honorable Apex Court.
3,
Same
4,
order,
5, 6.
Same order, all these cases.
Right.
I may be pardoned. Lords, may I be pardoned? In that item 1, actually there is a confusion at
Pardon?
that was a confusion at my end. I believe this is probably another complaint which my client has filed. It doesn't relate to that. So therefore, I may be excused, my lords, and I am begging.
No, we don't sign. We don't sign. Please ask your client to bring the complaint
I will.
and file it with a memo. We hold it on, and accordingly, if necessary, we'll modify.
May I pray one thing, my lord?
Yeah.
Your lordship may simply adjourn it, call for the record.
No, we have already dictated the order. Sorry. We have already dictated the order. You bring it. If we find, listen, if it is one-page order, then we will also modify account. Rest assured.
Your lordship may give me time.
Rest
tomorrow.
assured. Yes, by weekend anantu.
Right.
Draft kari rakhiye. Yes.
Item 6,
So suppression aspect, in the horse, suppression aspect may be taken out
That may be.
in the horse. But otherwise, he has jurisdiction on the other points. It may be
Those
discussed.
aspects, your lordship.
Yes. But it is unfortunate to note Mr. Panda and Mr. Das. Mr. Das, take a band rakho. These are in third round litigation.
Yes.
Will it be tolerable that both the counsels are not having their pleadings even with them?
I agree.
Major mistake is in filing a writ petition. The petitioner should have been more careful, cautious. While filing a translated copy, it should have also filed the original copy or a copy of the original application. That is the concern here.
I agree.
We are constrained sometimes.
Yes. My apologies, sir.
ସେ ହ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡରାଇଟିଂ ଲେଖାଟାକୁ ମୁଁ ଟାଇପ କରିଦେଇଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସିଏ ତ କହିସାରିଲେଣି ଆପଣ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ମିଷ୍ଟର ଦାସ ଏଗେନ୍ ବନ୍ଦ ରଖ
Item 7,
7 my lord, there is a typographical error, your lordship.
Okay,
The
correct kar do.
Case number.
Right. It will be corrected.
I may be that certified copy I
No,
have.
no, they don't. Ye certified copy returned. By the council returning the certified copy, which may be returned to the council after incorporation of corrections.
Obliged.
item 8. Year of the case is wrong.
Same correction kar diya.
Obliged.
You careful rahiba ko ki se call check so.
Top a case number or year.
Seta bhi bhul hai jaldi. Yes, next.
For admission, item 9.
7574.7557.
Lordship, item 9 on behalf of Mr. G.K. Mahanti, influxes.
Influxes.
Lordship.
Are you filing a memo?
Memo will file.
Please give a memo.
Obliged.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁ ବି କହିବେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁ
P.K. Sahu.
PK Sahu. PK Sahu on behalf of
Mr.
Gopal
PK
Krishna Mahanti.
Mahanti.
Mr. PK Chan.
Sahu.
Sahu, Mr. PK Sahu, proxy counsel on behalf of Sri Gopal Mahanti, GK Mahanti, makes a statement that for a flux of time, the matter has gone infructuous. Dismiss as infructuous.
Obliged.
My name may be recorded. My name.
Rank or na likhi do.
Item 10.
Lord,
Yes,
I
item
filed for
10.
substitution.
Substitution hai nahi.
I is filed, my lord.
I is filed. Where is the IA?
My lord, I number.
What is the number of IA? Because our office note shows there is no IA.
5180, my lord.
Huh?
5180.
ଚଷମା ପିନ୍ଧିକି ନମ୍ବର କହନ୍ତୁ ଚଷମା ନାହିଁ ଆଜି
ଆପଣ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଦେଖିଥିବେ ଚାରିଟା ଜାଗା ମ୍ୟାଟର ସବୁ ଜାଗା ଟାଇପୋଗ୍ରାଫିକାଲ ଏରର ହେଇଯାଇଛି ସବୁ ନମ୍ବର ଭୁଲଭାଲ ହେଇଯାଇଛି
okay we don't take the number you have filed are you sure Mr. Das Mr. Das are you sure
8035.
no are you sure you have filed a petition
Yes, my lord. Miss case.
I have not received any copy.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ କପି ନାହିଁ
No, your lord.
ଅଛି ସେଇ କପିଟା ପଢିକି
Shri
କୁହନ୍ତୁ
Das, the subsequent counsel appearing for the petitioner brings to the notice of the court that in the meantime there has been already filing of IA bringing in change requesting to change in the bringing change in the petitioner side office to verify and list such IA accordingly. It is also made clear in the event there is no such application, the matter will be dismissed.
The number
without
was 80.
further
8035.
Yes.
8035.
ଯଦି ନାହିଁ ତାହେଲେ dismiss ହେଇଯିବ
Sir, 8035 number.
ଆଉ ନମ୍ବର ଆମେ ଲେଖୁନୁ ଆଜ୍ଞା
ସାର୍ 8035 ପୁରା ରିଟ୍ ନମ୍ବରଟା ନା ମୁଁ ବି ଭୁଲଭାଲ ପଢୁଛି
Sir, I number was 5180.
ଆଉ କିଛି କହନ୍ତୁନି ଆମେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ନମ୍ବର ଲେଖୁନୁ ଆମେ ଅଫିସ କୁ କହିଦଉଛୁ ଯଦି ପାଇଯିବେ
ସେ ଲୋକେଟ କରିବେ
ହଁ ହେଲା ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ ହୁଅନ୍ତୁନି ଆପଣ ସେ 50,000 ରହିଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ତ ସେ ସେଠି ଡିଷ୍ଟର୍ବ ହଉଛି yes next
Item 11.
Consolidated cost title I may permit.
ଆରେ ବାବୁ ବିସ୍କେଶ ଶାଗ ଆସୁ unless we allow the miscase how can we accept the consolidated even
My
so
lord,
wait এটা Thursday
এটার বি ফাইল হয়েছে IA number 4670 of 2023.
No, copy not sir, ma'am.
কপি দিয়ে দাও সাংসে
okay let us also IA number 7945
4670.
of 23
ଆଜ୍ଞା
4670 of 23
so
item 11 ରେ ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ
there is no application here
Copy not sir.
କপিটা ଦେଇ ଦଉ
okay here also say karibo hala Mr. Pradeep Mahanti senior counsel makes a statement that same order office to verify bring the application if no such application to be dismissed without further reference
কজ টাইটেলটা বি
Again,
allow ହେଲା ପରେ ସେଟା ନାହିଁ record ରେ ନାହିଁ sir. It's not on record.
ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ list ରେ ବି ନାହିଁ
List ରେ
number.
ନାହିଁ, scan copy ରେ ନାହିଁ, fast copy ରେ ବି ନାହିଁ.
ଟ୍ୟାଗ ହେଇନି ଆଉ।
Next.
Item 12,
IA number is Milord 3967.
ଦେଖୁନା
ଆଇ ନମ୍ବର ଆମେ ତ ଜାଣିନୁ ଆମେ କାହିଁ ଲେଖିବୁ ତାଙ୍କ ନମ୍ବର ବି ଲେଖୁନି
better ହଉଛି IA has been filed
ଖାଲି
ଲେଖିଦେବେ.
Let my London
ଭୁଲଭାଲ
senior friend
ଅକ୍ଷରେ ଆଉ
serve a
କେତେଟା
copy.
observation ପାଇଁ ଆସେ.
Let my London senior friend serve a copy to that I.
He promised. His learned junior will serve you now.
My
this is item 12.
cost title.
Item 12 there is an application.
Consulate cost title.
Yeah, this is an application. देले copy दे देले नहीं item 12 रे petitioner counsel किए Mr. Das
Milord.
copy दियो न तांको
Item 12, my lord.
From creditor.
I have an instruction to appear, my lord. And my humble submission is that
oh
another matter.
Mahapatra, just wait, let us regularize the brief, thereafter can you not make submission? Yes, have you soft copy?
Appear call to them.
You are not there appearing here. Item 12 you are
No,
appearing.
I'm on 11.
Please take your seat.
Okay,
So
appear call-
Mahapatra has the instruction.
Yes, I am.
So you may serve him.
Milord.
Okay, yes, this is an application 3967 hala
Yes, ma'am.
verify করতে type করলা বেলে miscation number verify করতে 3967 of 23. This is an application to bring substitution in the petitioner side considering genuine prayer, and this court allows the application. Yes, consolidated cost title
Milord.
filed in court be kept on record. Registry directed to regularize the matter. Yes, now Mr. Mahapatra, what do you submit? You have the instruction to appear for OP
OP2, my lord. 2, my lord. Ma Bonadevi poultry farm.
So
And
bring your vocal.
my lord.
How much time you want?
1 week, my lord. Next week you will keep matter. Along with my lord, there is another matter. WPC number 7657 of 2018.
ବନଦେବୀ ଟା reserve ହେଇଛି ବୋଧେ ନାଟା ଲାଗୁଛି
3-4 matter, my lord, already lordship will dispose of, my lord. If next week you will keep this matter, I will bring the order, my lord. Different orders.
Okay. List this matter. Sri Mahapatra, Raiguru Mahapatra. Has the instruction to appear for OP number 2. List the matter on Friday. Vokalatnama, if any, be filed in the meantime, Friday. Along with WPC 7657 of
2018. Probably this one is a
2018 disposed matter.
my lord.
A disposed.
I will bring all the other matter.
ଜାଣନ୍ତୁ ସେଦିନ close କରିଦବା ଏ matter.
Kebu Roy.
Friday.
Oblate.
ଏପଟେ ଲଗେଇଦେଲେ ବେଟର ହନ୍ତା ବ୍ରିଙ୍ଗ ଦି କ୍ୟାଲେଣ୍ଡର ଦିସ୍ ସାଇଡ୍ ଏଇଟାକୁ ସେପଟୁ ନେଇଯାଏ ଏଇଟା ଟିକେ ଦେଖାଯାଉନି ତ
item 13,
day after tomorrow, my lord.
ଫାଇଲ ତ
Day after tomorrow, my lord. Day after tomorrow, my lord.
ଡେ ଆଫ୍ଟର ଟୁମରୋ
My lord. Thursday, my lord.
ଓକେ କାଉନସିଲ ଫର ଦି ପିଟିସନ 6 adjournment ଆଉ ଡେ ଆଫ୍ଟର ଟୁମରୋ ହବନି ଯିବ ଯଦି ଆଫ୍ଟର ଭେକେସନ
That's fine. Day.
ପ୍ଲେସ୍ ଦିସ୍ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଆଫ୍ଟର ଭେକେସନ ହେଲା ଏଣ୍ଟ୍ରି ମର୍ଡର ଅଛି after tomorrow And in the meantime, we have delivered some judgments. Have you gone through?
No, my lord, sorry, my lord.
Then
That is appeal
ଆମେ
judgment.
ଆଣିଲେ ପୁଣି ଆପଣ କହିବେ ଆମେ
ସେ
No,
ମାନେ
my lord, after vacation, so that I also consult the.
every day my lord is advising the bar.
Yes, yes, I know, I know, my lord, that matter, appeal.
Sitting in
Appeal
at
judgment.
that side, I mean,
I know,
don't know what
no,
is happening.
But my lord, appeal judgment.
almost all cases will be now covered. Electricity. Bill.
Yes, sir. The Supreme Court judgment, month of April.
ଛାଡ଼ ତାହେଲେ ଏଇଟାକୁ ଆଉ କାହିଁ where is the paper book here? This is not possible. I mean, we can't undertake hearing exercise holding such a heavy brief.
Parallel brief convenience compilation କରିବେ, both side xerox କରିପାରିବେ.
In
And
the
also
meantime-
prepare it spiral,
in-
split it.
In the
Also that-
meantime, spiral, sorry, ball out of file, huh? Is the briefs in maybe in separate volumes in spiral binding form. In two sets, in parallel sets, be filed in court. ତାକୁ ତିଆରି କରନ୍ତୁ
My lord.
ରିପିଟିସନ ଟାକୁ ଗୋଟେ କରିଦେବେ
And
ଧରନ୍ତୁ ରିପିଟିସନ ଟା it is extending to 200 pages, then
57 pages.
you can bring the brief one volume and the documents annexures one volume, then counter another volume, then rejoinder another volume. Bring it, part
My lord,
1, part 2, part 3,
that-
part
That
4.
matter is admitted by this court, but issue is no notice to issue, my lord. This matter is admitted by this court, but issue no notice has been issued. In the
Notice
order.
has not gone.
Yes, no notice has gone, my lord.
ଦେଖିଲ order sheet ଦେଖିଲ ଆଉ ତାହେଲେ hearing ହବ କେମିତି? Direction for notice ହେଇଯାଇଛି। ଓ brief ଗୋଟେ crane ଦରକାର ଆକୁ ଟେକିବାକୁ। ଏଇଠି ଦେଖିବା। Just 1 minute, 1 minute, yes. In the fact circumstance of the case, payment of which would be made so and so. Virus has been challenged. This matter is admitted.
My lord.
So then notice, there is absolutely, you have not filed requisites even.
Yes, my lord. I have not filed.
Ah. ଛାଡ଼ କାଟିଦିଅ। Even though the matter has been admitted by order of this court, order of the division bench on 19/12/19 with interim order therein, there is no filing of requisites for issuing notice. So you are enjoying the interim order without filing requisites even.
My lord, that matter is not list. That is a problem, my lord.
Then we will impose cost.
My lord, what way? Only admitted, my lord.
Declining of interim order. Declining of interim order. There is no filing of requisites even. This court finds strange in the attitude of the petitioner in not filing requisites for over 4 years. For filing of no requisites for 4 years, even after admission of the matter, this court is not inclined to entertain the writ petition any further, which is dismissed accordingly. Yes, 4 years you have not
My lord,
shown.
sorry, my lord. I am
Sorry,
Mr.
sorry.
RPM, what I is doing
Sorry,
this matter,
sorry.
my lord. My lord, sorry, my lord. That
Sorry,
matter-
we don't keep such matters pending.
Sorry, my lord. My
Yes,
lord, I
we are
have
also
problem,
sorry.
my lord.
Yes,
So,
item
I pay
14.
cost, my lord. RPM matter is my
Item 14, item 14.
Sorry, my lord.
Item 14,
Yes.
My lord, your lordship, the RPM matter is
Item 14,
No, it may be called after vacation.
my lord, it is not stay,
Under-
my lord, only admitted.
some-
Sorry, my lord, that is.
yes, Mr. Das.
After vacation, some other council will appear because I am, in the meantime, I am no more in the panel of TPCODL, my lord.
Okay, it is submitted by Sri Das that his power has been taken away. And as such, he is unable to continue with assisting the court. There is no filing of fresh power even.
Sir, consent mu debi, consent dele se.
There is no filing of fresh power even. Hela. The matters that stand dismissed for having
Sir,
no appearance.
sir, sir, consent, sir, they will take, they will take my consent. and-
Please
Sir,
don't
ମୁଁ
take,
consent ଦେଇନି ସେ
don't
ମତେ
take
ଗୋଟେ
the responsibility.
sir ଗୋଟେ disengagement letter ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ
Say
consent ଟା
your
ଦେଇନି
power has been taken away, we have recorded.
sir ମୁଁ consent ଟା ଦେଲେ
କାଇଁ ଆପଣ ତା ପାଇଁ ମୁଣ୍ଡ କଥା କରୁଛନ୍ତି?
ନାଇଁ
ଆପଣ
sir
ତ ସେ
bill
bill
consent ଦିଟା ଦେବି ବୋଲି ତାଙ୍କର time
Oh.
ନେଇଛି sir
My lord, I face problem, my lord. Sorry, my lord. I
Yes,
deeply, my lord.
next 15.
My lord, sorry, my lord. My lord, sorry, my lord. That
For
matter
no
I
further
face.
appearance, shall I
My lord,
dismiss
I-
for no further appearance? Yes,
That-
item 15,
Sorry, my lord. Item 13, my lord. I have face, my lord.
item 15.
My lord, copy of the counter affidavit just now received, my lord. I may pray, my lord, after.
What counter, what is this read petition involved?
Regarding my lord. Nota in the, my lord,
What is the challenge here? What is that impugned order challenge?
Annexure 7, my lord, page 26,
Page,
page 26, my lord,
annexure 7, page 26.
my lord.
What is that notice?
The trade union was, my lord,
Please
recognized.
read that, please read that.
My lord, as per the verification of membership of trade unions operating in Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, Koraput division through secret ballot election conducted on 13/4/2021 under the supervision of a returning officer and DCLCC Bhubaneswar, and as per the communication received from the Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India, New Delhi, Hindustan Aeronautics Employees Association will be the recognized trade union of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, Koraput division up to 11/5/2023.
So is the cause of action surviving?
No.
Is the cause of action surviving?
That is there, my lord.
No, that is there. What is there? So it has already gone in fructus.
My lord, principle, my lord, I mean, in the,
Dispute will be kept open.
yes,
If situation arises, you may raise again.
the provision of nota is not
Oh,
there.
sorry.
Yes, that-
Can we interfere in such order? Period has already expired. Kahin apan adjournment maguchanti?
After 6 months, they have filed.
Oh, you are lucky. The matter could not be taken up in between
Well,
at the submission of respective councils. Read petition involve order at annexure 7 involving recognition of a trade union in the verification process conducted on 13/4/21 for this clear disclosures in annexure 7. Period of recognition of such trade union remain valid up to 11/5/23. This court thus find cause of action suffers on account of efflux of time. In this circumstance, read petition stand disposed for having no scope for adjudication of the issue involved herein. However, question raised herein is kept open. If raised in appropriate situation, will be determined in accordance with law.
my name may be recorded. My name may be recorded.
ତା ନାଁ ଲେଖିବନି ଆମେ ଯେହେତୁ dismiss କରିଦେଲେ for efflux of time ଆଙ୍କର ନାଁ ଲେଖିବେନି।
I pray, my lord, pardon, my lord.
ଆପଣ ତିନି ପଦ କହିଲେ how do you expect that ଆମେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁଟା ଲେଖିବୁନୁ ବୋଲି?
Sorry, my lord.
Sorry, my lord. I pray, my lord.
Yes, next.
My lord, today, my lord, I have finally requested, my lord.
Next.
For hearing item 16,
My lord, I pray once more. But today, in course of that, finally requested, my lord.
You are there, counsel in item 16.
No,
ଆଉ ଆପଣ ସବୁ କେସରେ କାହିଁ ଛିଡା ହେଇଯାଉଛନ୍ତି?
ଅସୁବିଧା
Please, some cases have to suffer.
ଜାଣିପାରିଲେନି କି
No, we can't show so much leniency.
sorry, I today in course
See,
of my
these
paid to-
strange things are happening nowadays. Even after knowing this also, you did not file the requisite even. ଆଉ ଆଜି ଆସିକି ଆମକୁ ମାଗୁଥିଲେ day after tomorrow ଆସୁ.
ମୁଁ ଆଉ ଜାଣିନି
You are not showing your bona fide.
ଆଉ
So please stop here.
one thing tomorrow in course of I fell in course my lord I will suffer my lord I know my lord
କୁଆଡେ ଗଲେ ମିଷ୍ଟର ମିଶ୍ର କୁଆଡେ ଗଲେ? ସେ ଯୋଉ ଜେଲ କ୍ରିମିନାଲ ଆପିଲ ଆଜି ନାହିଁ କି?
ହଇରାଣ ହେଇଛି my lord.
Lordship, I'm appearing through virtual mode, Your Lordship.
No, not you. You are there for respondent.
In item number 16, Your Lordship.
ନାଇଁ 16 ତ ଆସିବ ଦେଖିବା ଅଛି ତ କେସ୍ ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ପାର୍ଟରେ ଥିଲୁ
ଗୁରୁବାର
All right, ତାହେଲେ ଗୁରୁବାର ସେଟା
ଗୁରୁବାର ଦିନ ଅଛି।
ଗୁରୁବାର ଶୁଣିବା। We can't restart any further case, okay? Once we are in middle of a criminal appeal or jail criminal appeal,
Yes, ma'am.
let us finish that. And in any case, we are also keeping a appeal pending for judgment. Therefore,
ma'am.
that may be delivered in this week.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So
After
let us
first day,
wait
my lord,
for
lordship.
some time.
I pay in cost will be, my lord, your lord will pay cost, my lord. My lord, your lord.
Item one, my lord, I have filed my affidavit today.
Who is there for the petitioner? There is no showing of interest by on behalf of the petitioner. Matter stand dismissed for non-prosecution. Compliance affidavit filed by Tahsildar Bhubaneswar be kept on record.
Item number 2,
Madam, pass over, my lord. Item two, your lordship may kindly see order dated 13/4.
କଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଟାଇମ ମାଗୁଛନ୍ତି
Pass over.
Passover.
Or next week.
You say order number, order date?
13/4.
That's a quite a big order. ନାଇଁ ତା ପୂର୍ବରେ big order ହେଇଛି. 13/4, even after the state authority files a counter affidavit bringing out the notice. The court through para 7 of the counter affidavit that the decision of government in water resources has already been approved. Yes. Still wants time to, petitioner counsel wanted time to take instruction.
Ma'am.
Passover କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆସୁ ଛୁଟି ପରେ ଆସୁ
My lord, my lord, my lord.
Place this matter after vacation.
Oh, let me.
Keeping in view the request of the learned counsel for the petitioner.
item number 3,
My lord, pass over, my lord. SSR is arguing in another court, my lord.
ଆଉ
Pass over.
Passover ହବନି ଇଏ ଗଲା ସେ ଗଲା ଛୁଟି ପରକୁ.
No, my lord, pass over. How one pass over.
Day after tomorrow.
Hold it.
Day after tomorrow.
item 4,
For my lord, may I please your lordship.
item 4, 1 Passover.
Sorry, day after tomorrow.
Item 5,
Item 4, your lordship, may I'm here, madam.
Item 4, you are there?
Yes, madam, just now.
Dear, dear. Yes, Argu.
My lord, challenging the order dated 29/12/2022. Here is the case, my lord. The mutation appeal filed after 15 years from the date of order passed by the mutation case. Mutation order passed 28/1/2008. And the appeal is filed 9/9/2022. And your lordship kindly see the order sheet. My lord, the sub-collector, without condoning the delay,
He has admitted the matter.
Yes,
admitted and issue notice thereafter. Thereafter, final order passed. Your lordship kindly see the page 45.
your lordship may see the last
Delay-
order. Last order, your
Delay never condemned.
9/9/22, it only says there is a consideration of limitation petition. Then appeal is admitted.
Admit, without condoning the delay.
Then this was passed on 9/9/22.
22.
Then when have you filed the petition?
Writ petition, my lord, I have filed this writ application 10/4/23. I am
Why did you allow the court to continue with the
My lord, that order passed, my lord, behind my back. Thereafter, my lord, the final order passed. My lord, my submission,
Final order in your presence.
my lord, my submission before your lordships, my lord, 15 years delay, my lord, I am the present petitioner should have given to opportunity, my lord. And without condoning the delay, the sub-collector, my lord, without condoning the delay, admit the appeal and thereafter issue notice.
No, that's right. But why did you allow the appellate authority to proceed in hearing? You should have come at that stage.
My lord, that
Therefore,
order behind my
so
back.
the-
My lord, how the
So that
client, my lord, I
Mr.
know,
Sahu, it is well understood that
My lord.
order was passed behind your back. It is well understood.
my lord,
But so you have appeared in the contest in the appeal or not?
my lord,
Subsequently, you have appeared.
my lord.
So why have you not challenged that order at that point of time?
My lord, that order, my lord, lawyer should have known
Why
that
you
order, my lord.
surrendered to the hearing?
And a client
And now
can
what,
be
happened? What has he passed? He has remitted the matter back. Oh, you has directed for mutation.
My lord.
All right, take notice that.
My lord, I have,
Well,
your lordship may see the last order, your lordship's order,
You
Last-
are appearing for OP.
OP4, my lord. Last order, your lordship has also averred that on this limited ground, your lordship will take this matter at the
How
time
a
of.
judge will aver.
My lord.
How a judge will
No, no,
aver
I'm sorry for my.
or observe.
My lord, it is observed that, my lord, that this matter can be disposed of at the time of admission. Only-
That's right, that's
Yes.
right. So therefore, let the order be set aside.
My lord, only
It will
two,
be going back to the stage of considering the limitation now
My lord.
that your lordship.
at the submission of restrictive counsels. Restriction involved. Order of the mutation, appellate authority. Appellate authority in the mutation proceeding in mutation appeal case number 52 of 2022. Court challenge at the instance of the petitioner involving the order dated 9/9/22 as well as 29/12/22 appears to be when the appeal involved order of the mutation authority dated date kete thila?
Mutation order, my lord, 28/1/2008.
48,
नहीं म्यूटेशन ऑर्डर टा पास ही ची 28/1/2008
28 January 2008 in mutation case 1118 of 2007. Appeal being filed in 22, delay almost 14 years should not have been considered appropriate. Further, there is also allegation that from the order sheet 9/9/22, it becomes clear the appeal has been admitted without even condonation of the delay. Okay, this court considering the, this court here also involve the submission of your name, please.
My lord, BP Mahanti appearing for OP number 4.
BP Sarangi.
BP Mahanti, Bibu Prasad
BP
Mahanti.
Mahanti appearing for OP for the private party hearing and the state council who are in opposition to the claim of the petitioner, serious opposition. Okay, this court keeping in view the rival contentions find order dated 9/9/2022 reads as follows. Case 45. Reading the aforesaid order, this court nowhere find there is condonation of delay. And there has been statute admission of the appeal. In this circumstance, this court find there is force in the submission of SAHOO that not only there has been admission of appeals, there remaining 14 years of delay, but there has been no condonation of delay even before admission of the matter. Okay, in this circumstance, this court find the order, both order dated 9/9/22 and Consequential order dated 29/12/22 remain unsustainable in eye of law. In the result, this court interfering in both the orders, set aside both the orders dated 9/9/22 as well as 29/12/22. However, for the express requirement of adjudication of the limitation issue in mutation appeal case number 52 of 22, this court, while remitting the matter back to the sub-collector Sadar Sundargarh, direct both the parties to appear before the sub-collector Sundargarh in mutation appeal 52 of 22 on 17th of May. Considering there is some loss of time in the meantime, petitioner herein is also directed to bring its objection to the limitation petition on the date of appearance itself. Let there be fresh adjudication on the limitation issue.
Only one thing, your lordship may observe that in my affidavit, I have given also a affidavit which has not been brought in the record. So far my contention is that section, yes, my lord, that has already been filed in the counter.
This court has not expressed.
That section 5 limitation petition has been filed by the parties.
Right. It's like this court observed, it has not expressed any opinion on the merit involving the section 5 application, and an independent view has to be taken by the sub-collector so and so, but dependent on the pleadings of parties.
Item 5.
Item 5.
Milord, Mr. Satpathy is in another court. Milord, me pass over the matter one.
Satpathy is in another court. How long you are in practice?
In the last 2-3 months. Last 2-3 months.
Last
2-3 months.
2-3 months. Why are you not endeavoring at least to know the brief?
Your lordship may kindly see order dated 21/4. Your lordship directed me to produce record, Milord.
Yes, what the records reveal?
Your lordship may kindly see, Milord.
There appears there is a demarcation proceeding pending.
Yes, yes. The RI has not yet submitted his report, Milord. Despite our repeated Milord.
Complete the proceeding. Why is not giving? Tomorrow, it will be coming tomorrow.
Yes.
It is Xerox copy or original?
No, original.
Okay, original case record filed in court. We kept on record. Counsel for petitioner is in another court. Place this matter tomorrow. Nije padikiri kali submission karibe. Hala, small issues. You can submit.
Nahi kichi. Khali your lordship may kindly see that Roman 6. Your lordship may direct to submit his report and dispose of.
He is a young counsel, 2 months only.
Tomorrow, Milord.
Tomorrow.
Item 6.
Item 6 matters against Odisha State Financial Corporation. It has matters put at a particular property.
OSFC is the organization surviving.
Surviving.
Achha.
Collecting. Matters kind of a class to annex page matters page 16. What happened matters?
What is your challenge here?
My challenge is that matters way back in the year 2008, they floated a tender and I became the highest bidder. I was required to deposit around approximately 60 lakhs to them. But fact remains they didn't give it because lot of disputes and writ petitions were going on. Then matters they have made a communication in Annexer 4, page 16. Matters last portion, page 17.
Yes.
There they categorically stated last portion. In case the promoter pays the upfront amount, the sale so decided in your favor.
Which para you are reading?
Last portion, then page 2. Annex page 16 and 17.
And whereas product.
And whereas the Honorable High Court of Orissa through their interim order dated such and such In case of petitioner deposited 1 lakh by 15 to 2010, the
Page
unit
14, page 14 you are reading.
16 minutes.
15.
16, 1/6 man.
1/6.
Once
Yes,
last
yes.
line.
Yes.
Last line, in case, it starts from in case. In case the promoter pays the upfront amount, the sale so decided in your favor shall be cancelled and you will be refunded
Okay.
with the amount.
Read little above. Let us know the background.
Yes.
And whereas.
Whereas the Honorable High Court Orissa, through their interim order dated 10 to 2010, directed that in case the petitioner deposits rupees 1 lakhs by 15 to 2010, the unit in question shall not be handed over to any one without leave of the court. The promoter has deposited 1 lakh pursuant to the above order. The case was heard by Honorable High Court of Orissa in the last week of February 2010. It is listed for further hearing on 11/3/2010. In case the promoter pays the upfront amount, the sale so decided in your favor shall be cancelled and you will be refunded with the amount deposited by you along with the interest at the rate of 13.5% per annum. So what happened? They refunded the amount because of the decision. They refunded the amount. Then I said, you pay me the interest accrued thereupon.
This is only on the interest aspect.
Interest aspect. Then, my lords, what happened? I submitted
Have
it.
they rejected?
Yes, my lords. That kind of a glance to page 23.
What was the period of deposit?
A period of deposit of more than 2 months, 2 years. It will be around 15 lakhs.
Issue notice on the question of admission. What is the miscase here?
No miscase, my lord. That miscase.
Notice in both. Requisites as undertaken by. What happened to the other repetition?
That other repetition, probably they have settled it up, but I have not kept in touch with that because they refunded the money. Only thing is that they have to pay me the interest. They have kept it in account, they got interest.
List the matter along with the WPC number.
WPC number.
Where do you find the repetition number?
2518 of 2010.
2518
of 2010. Subparagraph 2.
Yes.
Item 7.
May I please see. No, the petitioner filed a representation before the.
Yes, why your tahsildars are not accepting rain?
For fixation of rent, your lordship.
It is fixation of rent.
My lord.
So take a lawful decision.
Yes.
Prayer court kar diyo. All the section Biswanath 3 is pending before tahsildar Danagadi. Same may be given a lawful disposal by working it out at least within a period of 2 months. However, in the involvement of the petitioner. Yes.
Item 8.
Please, your lordship. Lordship, last week directed me to file the certified copy of the impugned order of Annexure 6. I am just filing.
The certified copy of Annexure 6 filed in court.
Lordship.
On record.
Lordship,
Yes.
Annexure 1 is the ROR. For the OP 5 to 9's forefathers' names were recorded as the owner, my lord. After death of all the legal heirs, then the Annexure 2 is the ROR in the stands in the name of OP number 5 to 9, my lord. In 19th September 2022, the recorded owner, they sold the land, my lord, that pertaining to plot number 941, measuring an area of 20 decimal in 2 sell deed, my lord. On 19th September 2022. But the sell deed was never delivered. Document was never delivered to the present petitioner. He approached the sub-register Rayagada that Annexure 3, my lord. His reply. Page 14.
Yes.
That's my subject. Regarding delivery of registered sell deed bearing document number 2 documents that they have been referred, my lord.
What happened?
He says that I will not deliver the document because there is an interim direction from the collector because one SRP has been filed under section 15B of the Survey Settlement Act.
Yes.
Then, my lord, you may see the Annexure 4. The interim order that at page 15.
Yes.
Last paragraph. In view of the above prayer of the petitioner, the Tahsildar Rayagada is directed.
Mutation was not allowed.
No, somebody else had filed, my lord. Somebody else, he filed a revision petition. Under section 15B, he filed, then the interim order passed at his instance, Lordship may see. In view of the above prayer, the
Who
petitioner.
are you are ready Venkataramana.
See, I am the Venkatramana, I am the, recently I have purchased.
Now SRP is allowed.
Yes, Lordship may see that annexure 6. So can the settlement authority decide the right title interest? Because the mutation has been not allowed in your favor of the open number 4, that has been dropped because the RI report at annexure 7 says.
Mr. Das, have you come across my judgment in 15B proceedings?
My lord.
I have heard now there will be controversy.
Disputes, my lord.
So therefore, how can SRP, the revision under 15B takes care of all these issues?
Say that is the.
Therefore, you may go to suit.
That's why
I will observe.
My lord, what happened now immediately within the months of 2 months, you directed for correction of the ROR.
Absolutely. Listen, that's a follow-up action.
Because
once 15B is allowed, that's a follow-up action.
So only, my lord, my predicament
So
is.
Therefore, you go to civil court.
That is
get an
that is the ultimate, my lord, I know.
I can only observe.
But
that
status
should
quo.
not be taking any advantage, even if the record of right is corrected in the meantime.
Not yet corrected.
Not yet corrected.
So that's why Lordship may protected me, I will file suit.
And the submission of Siddhas.
There's a lot of disputes.
And SAHOO. Case is taken up at the admission stage as this court in disposal of 15B proceedings has already come to observe controversies between the private parties cannot be subject matter in section 15B of OSS Act proceedings. Start. In the course of submission, this court finds Das brings a controversy involving the right title interest of the petitioner in the SRP case.
Petition as well as OP number 4.
3 of 22 and the petitioner herein. For the position of law already settled by this court. Observing, commissioner exercising such power has no jurisdiction to get into controversies between the parties. This court, while declining to interfere in the order at annexure 6 and consequential development, if any, however observed, it may be open to the petitioner to bring civil dispute. The outcome in annexure 6 shall ultimately be abided by the judgment in the civil proceeding. Petitioner since apprehends there may be further transaction involving the disputed property taking advantage of the 15B order. This court observed till interim application at the instance of the present petitioner is considered by civil court and a decision is taken. Parties herein shall be maintaining status quo in respect of the disputed property.
Item 9.
My lord, similar order has been passed in WPC number 11750 of 2023 by this
Order? Where is the order?
Lordship.
Outstanding dues, repentation is pending. Yes, yes. They are prayer quote for you, huh? All right, same one. Directed for considering.
Item 10.
Obliged, Lordship.
May I please your lordship. But if your lordship will kind enough to have a glance over page 12, my lord. Page kind enough to have a glance over page 12, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, by 6 January 2011, upon receipt of the premium, our section 8A conversion
8A has been allowed.
Allowed.
Premium also accepted.
My lord, accepted. But thereafter, neither the record is corrected nor corrected ROR is In fact, I have also by page 17 approached the SDM. He has directed the Tahsildar, but still then
At the submission of counsel for petitioner and SAHOO appearing for the state opposite party. Petition involve allegation that even after a proceeding under section 8A of the OLR Act has been allowed by the order dated 18/12/10, and there has been consequential deposit of the premium, there has been no preparation of the corrected record of right. It is also brought to the notice of the court through Annexure 3 that based on a complaint on this aspect to the SDM Jaspur, the SDM Jaspur has already forwarded the complaint to the Tahsildar involved for taking necessary steps. There is no development as of now. This court finds there is unnecessary delay in such matters. In working out the ultimate outcome in section 8A proceeding, while expressing its anxiety, this court observed in the event there is no stay operating order at Annexure 2 as of now, there should not be any further delay in bringing out the corrected record of right. Exercise, if any, be concluded within a period of 15 days from the date of communication of order.
much obliged.
Item 11,
My lord, my complaint filed before the IRD under section 14 of the IRD Act, annexure 5, page 17, my lord.
Pending.
Once pending.
Prayer court kar diya. On the same issue, it appears petitioner has a pending grievance before Insurance Regulatory Development Authority, Hyderabad. Keeping in view pendency of dispute before with the competent authority, this court disposes the writ application observing. In the event, what is that OP?
OP1, my lord. Chairman, Insurance Regulatory Development Authority.
OP1 shall do well in taking a lawful decision on the complaint of the petitioner by the Annexure 5 by completing such exercise at least within a period of 3 months from the date of communication of order, also in the involvement of the petitioner and party likely to be affected.
item 12,
May I please your lordship?
Yes, on the prayer court on the self-same issue, petitioner has a grievance pending before Collector Mayurbhanj
Annexure 1.
by the Annexure 1. Law that let there shall be lawful disposal on the same by working it out and in the involvement of the party likely to be affected and the petitioner herein at least within a period of 2 months from the date of communication of order.
item 13,
May I please your lordship? Here, my lord. Annexure 3 kind of a glance. This is second round of litigation, page 17. The order was passed to dispose of my mutation case within a stipulated period. It was not disposed of, for which I approached your lordship under contempt of jurisdiction under Annexure 4. The 4 order was passed. Then so cause was filed. The number which I shows that I saw that that is not the actual number is different. So instead of initiating contempt, my lords directed to dispose of my contempt, mutation case or lease miss case by on 99 of 13 within a period of 4 months.
What happened?
Till date, my lord, there is no movement. Only this is the order. My lord, nothing is passed. No, even that whether I don't know whether that miscase is there or not. 84-year-old man.
Case has a checkered background. Ultimately, by order dated 23/4/15, in the disposal of contempt 410 of 19, there is already direction for bringing out lawful outcome in miscase 99 of 13 by giving such direction to the Tahsildar Jatni. It is as a serious allegation that in spite of such direction, 8 years have been passed and there is no lawful outcome to such proceeding. Okay, this could direct service of 2 extra copies on the State Council. State Council, while obtaining instruction of the allegation of the prisoner, will also cause production of the Tahsildar Jatni on the next date of posting on 18th of May. Now, pendency of the writ application shall, however, not stand as a bar on the part of the Tahsildar Jatni in bringing out the corrected record of right, provided there is no lawful intervention on such issue. ହେଲା ତାକୁ ଯଦି ଦେଇଦେବେ କରିକି ଭଲ କଥା, ଯଦି ନଦେବେ ତାକୁ ଆଣିବେ।
ମୁଁ ବୁଝେ ସେ କଣ ସେ କରିଛନ୍ତି କଣ ନାହିଁ ଆଜି ମୁଁ ଫୋନ କରି
ମାଇକ୍
ଆଜି ମୁଁ କନସଲ୍ଟ କରେ ତାଙ୍କୁ କଣ ହେଇଛି କଣ ନାହିଁ କି ଇଏ ସପ୍ରେସ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି କଣ
ଅନ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ।
ମୁଁ ଆଜି ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନେଇଯାଏ।
ଆଜି ନେଇଛନ୍ତି?
ଆଜି ନେଇଯିବି ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଟା କଣ ହଉଛି କଣ
ନିଅନ୍ତୁ। ସପୋଜ ହେଇଯାଇଛି ତାହେଲେ ଫାଇଲ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ୍, ତାକୁ ଆଣିବା ପାଇଁ ଏକ୍ସେମ୍ପସନ ଫାଇଲ କରିବେ। ଯଦି ନ ହେଇଛି ଇ ସୁଡ୍ ବି ସେଟ୍ ବ୍ୟାକ୍ ଟୁ 14। 15 ରେ ଅର୍ଡର ହେଇଥିଲା,
15 ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡରଟା
ଆଣ୍ଡ ଇନ୍ ଏ କଣ୍ଟେମ୍ପ୍ଟ। ତେଣୁ ତାକୁ କହିଦେବେ ବେଡିଂ ବିଷୟରେ ଧରିକିରି ଆସିଥିବ।
ନାଇଁ କଣ୍ଟେମ୍ପ୍ଟରେ ଅର୍ଡର ହେଇଥିଲା, ସେ ଭୁଲ କେସ୍ ନମ୍ବର ଦେଇଥିଲେ। ଏମାନେ ସୋମୋଟୋ ଡାଇରେକ୍ସନ ଅନୁସାରେ ସୋମୋଟୋ ଗୋଟେ ଇନିସିଏଟ କରିଥିଲେ ତହସିଲଦାର।
ହେଲା କରିଲାନି, ତାର ଆଉଟକମ୍ ଦଉନି।
ସେଇ ଆଉଟକମ୍ ଟା ମୁଁ ଆଜି ଇନକ୍ୱାରି କରି ବୁଝିଦେବି।
Why should one be coming to High Court for these small purposes? Yes, rest of the cases after recess. Yes. ଶୁଭୁନି। ଅନ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ ଅଫ୍ ଅଛି। yes on କରନ୍ତୁ, ଅଫ୍ ହେଇଗଲା ପୁଣି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
yes.
My application or section 22 OLR Act is rejected. Against that, I prepared an appeal. In appeal, Lordship can see the page 19. The appeal remanded back to fresh adjudication, my lord. Lordship, for a moment, page 14, my lord. The appeal order has been received since, my lord, 28 this October 22, my lord. Lordship, page 14.
Yes, page 14. That was the order passed on 8/10/22.
My lord. The case is put over today on the strength of copy of the order dated 14/9/2002 by the ADM Sambalpur in OLR case number so and so. Inviting memo number so and so, dated so and so. Advocate for the petitioner appear and file Hajira, my lord. Had the advocate for the petitioner peruse the case record, a case from further order, but no order has been passed till date, my lord.
The officer is continuing.
My lord.
The officer assigned with the appeal is continuing, or somebody else has come?
He has not taken any steps, my lord.
That is your simple allegation.
My lord. Only a lordship direct to dispose of the case, my lord, within a stipulated time, my lord. Lordship direct to dispose of the case within a stipulated time, my lord. Though there is a circular of the government of Odisha that application to be disposed of within 90 days.
Order you are showing in section 22 proceeding.
My lord.
So that is after remand.
That is after remand, my lord.
It is not the simple allegation that following a remand order in appeal, case number 5 of 19 was reopened, and by the order dated 20/10/22, even after directing to place the matter for further orders, there has been no fixation of date. It is thus alleged, even though in the meantime 7 months have passed, nearly 7 months have passed, there has been no further posting of the order, nor there is any lawful order. Considering serious allegation, but however, without entering into such controversy at this stage, this court observed in the event the case number 5/19, a proceeding under section 22 of OLR Act is still pending adjudication. There should be showing of lawful disposal of such proceeding by the authority concerned, at least working it out within a period of 3 months from the date of communication of order, but in the involvement of the party likely to be affected.
Item, item 15.
Lot number 571.
Just 1 minute, so file that. Mr. Sahu.
My lord.
This repetition was filed on 2/5/23, the other one.
Yes.
So why are you not obtaining instruction? Why the matter will be listed in court, thereafter there will be some argument. You would have been with instruction by now.
We have received copy on 4th of May.
Hela phone kari pachari deveni.
4th of May.
4th May hele aji ket tarikh hela?
As no.
9 tarikh hela. 5 days have gone. Can we not receive instruction? Me proceeding na stays gone. ताका secretary को phone करियो. Develop the system. Yes, next.
Well, plot number 571
Yes.
under annexure 2 is the recorded land in the name of the entire villagers. My lord, my land is 570.
Yes.
Your lordship may kindly see annexure 2, page 8.
Yes.
This is recorded in name of the entire Gramavasi. Now in plot number 570, which is my ingress and egress road to 571, they are now digging a borewell and will make a overhead water tank that big projects now they are making for water supply. They will completely block my passage. My lord, I am not opposed to the benefit of the villagers that they will not dig. But at least some space should be left so that I can go out of my plot number 571.
You are the adjacent owner.
I'm the recorded owner, man, of 570.
Adjacent owner.
Yes, I have given the map. My lord,
Just so from the you have given a village map.
Yes, my lord.
So from that, what is the plot with you and what is the plot on?
My lord, my plot is 5. Your lordship may see page 7.
Page 10 first.
Page 7, man.
Page 7, that is your.
These are all my recorded plots.
That's right. That
Yes.
is what is that plot?
My lord, they are making construction in that.
586, your plot.
Yes, man.
So
586 is my plot. 570 is also my plot.
okay, they are making construction.
That in the black portion which I have shown, my lord. Completely they are blocking that.
Which plot they are making?
They are making in 571.
571.
Yes,
That is village plot.
Village.
So from page 10, what is the location?
My lord, location, your lordship will see a black portion is given. Your lordship may see this portion.
571?
Yes.
Yes.
They are making it over this area.
Over 571?
Yes. My lord, there is no dispute.
Your plot is
570, 568.
570 and
568.
568.
Yes, madam. My plot is 570, 568. These are the two plots which will block, 571 will block the ingress of two plots.
What is the position of construction?
My lord, they have just assembled, they have not started digging. They have just marked the area that your lordship can see.
Then why don't you make a request to them? All right, let me send this copy, repetition to the authority for considering. To enter into an inquiry.
Page 12,
Page 12.
there is no property schedule.
This is RTI information from given by your office. That is the problem, my lord. They have
Right. Once he says that his property is likely to be obstructed, you consider you may enter into an inquiry and find out whether in fact, and if it is so, then you may leave a passage at least. And the submission of Sri Bose Learned Council for Christian and SAHOO. Question involved following prayer. Demonstrating through page 7 and page 8. Petitioner attempts to submit that even though plot by annexure 2 belongs to village, and there may not be any difficulty in undertaking any water tank construction exercise thereon. However, through document page 7, petitioner attempted to submit that giving the adjacent owner on the construction taking place, there is likelihood of closure of ingress and egress to the petitioner's plot herein. This court here finds petitioner, instead of approaching the competent authority, has straightway approached this court. Considering a decision, entering into appropriate inquiry is required to be taken by competent authority. This court, without expression of opinion at this stage, simply remits the matter to the opposite party number 2 and 3 in their joint attempt to enter into appropriate inquiry to find the strength in the allegation of the petitioner and take a lawful decision so as to finding no obstruction to the ingress and egress of the petitioner to the land he is in ownership. In the event there is no construction taken place as of now, the construction may be awaited for 3 weeks, within which period there shall be completion of inquiry and the lawful decision with communication of such outcome to the petitioner also.
Item 16.
May I please, Your Lordship? Your Milord, pursuant to the order under Annex 4, Milord, same vendor involved. In my case, my order is at Annexure 1, Milord, 2, where the division bench, Hon'Ble division bench passed relying on my lord's judgment. My lord has delivered his order at page Annexure 4. On the basis of that order, because same vendor is involved, relying on that order, Your Lordship, that my order was passed. I am benefited by order at page 12. Do we have a order? The order direction was the record of right in favor of the government was set aside, and I being the purchaser, my mutation petition was directed to be allowed. Then petitioner is at liberty now to approach Tahsildar. I approached. They opened the lease case at page 15. This order was of the Dui at a vice.
Page 15, order is dated 23 September 22.
No.
Case has been registered already.
Yes, it is only registered, thereafter no moment.
Fix a time limit so that Mas second time done to.
No, the single bench set aside the
This Hon'Ble Court.
single bench set aside the direction portion involving
that in respect of another
change in the record of right, another plot.
Another purchaser. Same vendor, involved same vendor, but I am the different person. He is a different person. By virtue of that, your lordship's order, they got benefit. Several purchasers have got benefit pursuant to your lordship's order. But prior to this case, my lord, I had approached the division bench. I mean, these petitioners in 2013.
There the division bench said you may approach the Tahsil.
Tahsildar. But set aside, because of your lordship's order, relying on your lordship's order, division bench set aside the order and directed me to approach the Tahsildar.
Now, how this matter went to the division bench?
Because by lease case is involved, lease case, 2013 pending,
Okay,
sir.
you also got same benefit.
Same relief, relying on
The
your
division
lordship's
bench
order.
also set aside and directed you to approach.
Again, now my prayer is, my mutation case may be considered keeping in mind your lordship's order as well as this order.
Where is the mutation case pending?
15,
Might-
case
it-
15.
Case 15.
1-5. It has already been registered. Notices have also been issued.
Okay, I had the submission of Sri Misra and Sri Ghosh Land Council for respective sites. Presently, the dispute involved a lawful outcome in the lease, miscase number 1/22. But why you have again come to single bench? You could have gone to division bench.
In
Again,
fact,
that
well,
lease-
inaction of
again, that
revenue
involves
authority.
a lease case.
In inaction of revenue authority involved, my lord.
No, but involving a lease case.
Lease already worked out. That, I mean, that has been set
There-
aside.
That proceeding, case 15 proceeding, you want to be disposed.
Yes.
Involving that itself, you went to division
No,
bench.
no, again, not that. Pursuant to that order, page 15 is initiated. Not otherwise, my lord.
This is also a lease miss case. It's not a
This
mutation
case pursuant to direction of the division bench. Division
So
bench,
how thorough division bench galani?
basing on your lordship's order was passed.
My order is different.
Now, your lordship, exactly same, your lordship, that order is reflected, can you have a glance?
Okay, look on. Lawful disposal of lease miss case 1/22. Background appearing herein. In the first attempt, in the earlier attempt, the petitioner moved division bench. Division bench on setting aside of the impugned order therein. Directed petitioner. Granted liberty to the petitioner to approach the Tahsildar within a period of 4 weeks. It is an outcome, as an outcome of this order of the division bench. Lease miscase 1/22 has been brought. This lease miscase has been entertained and by the order dated 23/9/22, there has been issuing of notice considering the request of the petitioner herein for expeditious disposal of such proceeding. The writ petition stand disposed, directing the Tahsildar Bhubaneswar to give a lawful disposal to the lease miscase 1/22 by completing the entire exercise and in the involvement of the party likely to be affected, at least within a period of 3 months, but however, keeping in view the developments through the division bench in WPC number so and so, as well as the single bench in WPC number so and so. Yes, with this observation, the writ petition stand disposed. Free copy of order be handed over.
Item 17.
ଆପଣ कहीं junior junior की रखुनाहांती?
ମୋ ପାଇଁ ଏତେ case sir ନାହିଁ. Case ଟିକେ ବଢିଲେ ରଖିବି next year to.
हाँ?
Next year I have decided to keep at least 1 or 2, but
Why
as on
not
date,
this year?
there is not enough work for me.
ଆପଣ ପାଇଁ enough work ନାହିଁ?
ତାଙ୍କଠୁ ଶିଖିଲେ ତାଙ୍କ ପିଲା ତାଙ୍କ ଭଳିଆ କମ୍ପିଟେଣ୍ଟ ହେଇଯିବେ।
Next.
Here in this writ application, the
ଏଟା
limited
compulsory କରିଦେବା କଥା law institution ରୁ ପିଲା pass କଲା ପରେ law institution ହିଁ recommend କରିଦେବା କଥା 1, 2, 3 ଏଠିକି ଯିବେ 3, 4, 5 ଏଠିକି ଯିବେ 6, 7, 8 ଏଠିକି ଯିବେ।
ସେଇଟା ହେଇଗଲେ ବଞ୍ଚି ଯାଆନ୍ତି ବହୁତ ଲୋକ।
ହଁ କରିବା ଉଚିତ।
କଣ ପାଇଁ ବାର କାଉନସିଲ ରିସୋର୍ସ
ନାଇଁ ବାର କାଉନସିଲ ଯଦି ସେଇଟା ନ କରିବ at least ensure କରୁ through the state government they will be paid stipend at least for 2 years for 4,000 rupees.
that is also not possible with all
ସେଇଟା ବି କରୁନି ବାର
all
କାଉନସିଲ।
difficulty. Only 3 crores per annum that has been extended to 1 crore, subsequent 2 crores, now 3 crores per annum.
ନାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଯଦି ନ ଦେଇ ପାରିବେ ଆପଣ ପାଖରେ ଆପଣ ଦେବେନି।
ଆପଣ ତ ପଇସା ନାହିଁ।
ଓକିଲ କାହିଁ ଦେବେନି ଆଜ୍ଞା?
Before your lordship, the limited prayer of the petitioner before your lordship is to dispose of the appeal pending before the opposite party number 2, my lords. The fact of the case is like this, my lord.
Just 1 minute,
Sir.
minute. What is pending?
Appeal is now pending before the Commissioner cum Secretary Urban Development Department, State of Odisha, Secretary.
OD Act.
OD Act.
Yes, my lord.
Appeal number could cause. Where from you are getting that?
Appeal number 3 of 2021. I have
Page
page, my lord, 9. Page
9. So
page
in
9.
the body. Okay, page 9. It's
Yes,
a
my
writ
lord.
application.
I made him a party.
All right. Writ application involved expeditious disposal of appeal case 03 of 21 pending before the Commissioner cum Secretary Urban Development Department, State of Odisha, Bhubaneswar. Considering innocuous prayer and as this court find, appeal is pending since 21. In the disposal of writ application, this court direct the appellate authority to conclude such proceeding at least within a period of 3 months, but however involving party likely to be affected.
आगे सिटी माने कमिश्नर कम सेक्रेटरी को पक्ष कर दियंतु पक्ष करि नाहंती
नहीं
केवल सीडी अथॉरिटी हे पक्ष कमिश्नर कम सेक्रेटरी हाउसिंग और अर्बन ही नाहंती
Number 2 ta?
2 number.
OP number 2.
ना सेक्रेटरी कटक डेवलपमेंट अथॉरिटी
Commissioner cum Secretary.
हे ना पक्ष तो कॉल पक्ष
अच्छा भूल नहीं सेटा हाउसिंग एंड अर्बन डेवलपमेंट लेक्चर
हां हाउसिंग एंड अर्बन डेवलपमेंट डिपार्टमेंट को करिवे ना पक्ष
करचन पूरा
ना इट तो सेक्रेटरी कम डेवलपमेंट अथॉरिटी अरुणोदय भवन बादामबाड़ी OP2 एंड वाइस चेयरमैन डेवलपमेंट अथॉरिटी OP1
नहीं आपण
डॉक्यूमेंट नहीं अपील रो डॉक्यूमेंट रे अपन कहउछंती
आपण आउ को फाइल धरछन कि 14165
ठीक है आगे अपील टाକୁ देखतिले तो अपील
नहीं एटा रीट रे अछि पक्ष
आगे
OP2
obligation
Item 18.
Lordship, Annex 3 is under challenge, my lord. Order passed by the ombudsman that is at page 17, your lordship. Relevant portion is at page 18.
What are you challenging?
Yes, your lordship. The vehicle of the petitioner has met an accident. Thereafter,
Annex 3 ombudsman order.
yes, your lordship.
You are the consumer.
Yes, your lordship.
What happened?
My vehicle has met an accident on your lordship.
Rejected.
No, not rejected, partly allowed.
Partly allowed.
Yes, your lordship.
What was your claim?
My claim was 9 lakh and some odd.
He has granted 2,30,000.
Yes, your lordship.
All right, issue notice on the question of partition. Refugees has undertaken be filed by day after tomorrow. Pendency of the writ application may not be a block in releasing the amount already in grant by the impugned order.
Obliged.
Next.
Requisite by day after tomorrow.
By day after.
Item 19.
19, 28, 21, one and the same. The order sheet is 20 minutes. I pray to take the file.
15B order under challenge. 15B order under challenge.
I'm quite conscious. Bear me for a moment. I'm take the item 20, WPC number 14233 of 2023. Madam, take first, my lord, the item number 20. That is 1. Again. Next item again. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Madam, we see the order sheet. It starts from page 8, my lord. In the year 2020.
Page
8, my lord. 18. Only 8, my lord. And 14/3/2020, my lord.
Yes.
This revision was filed. And in my lord, we see the last order. Considering the nature and serial number of the revision petition, put up accordingly. So no date, nothing was there, my lord.
Just where are you reading?
Last line, my lord. Page 8, last line, my lord.
Last line.
Again. 14/3/2020 order, my lord.
Due to pendency of your own case, the case could not be taken up for hearing or admission. Considering nature and serial number of it, put up accordingly.
My lord. So thereafter, no further date. Then I pray, my lord, to go to the next page, my lord. Page 9. So as it appears on the first day, no notice was issued to the party, my lord. Then fast order, my lord. Case record taken up today, issue notice to both the parties to remain present on date fixed, 17/1. It was 11/1.
After 6 days only the case was posted, my lord. Then my lord, see 17.1. Next order, my lord. Case is put up today. Petitioner such and such is present on call. Opposite party is absent. Such and such. And thereafter, my lord, here the opposite party is directed. The petitioner is directed to give a copy, and accordingly, my lord, it was posted for order. So admittedly, notice
And
has
then the final order.
final order. Thereafter the final order, my lord.
Who are
Next
you?
page, my lord.
Who are you?
But I am one, my lord.
No,
Muralidhar.
there, what is your position in the SRP?
SRP, my lord. SRP, my position is OP number 3, my lord. Page 10, my lord.
Muralidhar Mayor, OP number 3.
My lord.
So your allegation, this has been decided behind your back.
Yes, one aspect. Subsequent aspect is, my lord, admittedly, the present petitioner is a judge.
Once that's a serious issue, let us issue notice there.
My lord.
Private parties are there.
So
Notice.
21 issue item 20.
There
There is serious allegation taking through the entire order sheet filed by Danesha 1 of no notice being served on OP number 3, and the matter has been decided behind his back. This court is inclined to issue notice. This case, notice as above. It are requisites by day after tomorrow. This case, notice as above once it. There shall be, in the event the order at Danesha 2 has not been worked out, may not be worked out.
Annexure 1.
No, Annexure 1 may not be order date. Order date 28 Same may not be worked out without leave of the court. So there is a read petition.
In the particular case, my lord, the judgment debtor is the OP number 3. Against execution proceeding that has been stayed by this honorable court. That is annexure number 2.
That
and
is
during
still pending.
Stayed, still pending, my lord. Annexure number 2, my lord. And during pendence, my lord,
now 20 is over.
Same. Only plot in 19, 20, 21, same date, same order, same parties. Only the plots.
Case number different or
case number different, my lord. Three SRP case, 3 SRP, and the parties are same, one and the same. Order dated one and the
parties are same. Whether position same.
Position same.
There you have filed the order sheet to demonstrate.
Yes, my lord. Here, my lord, I am sorry. My lord, may see that 21. The same thing. Same order, same date.
21 to be same order.
20 I am sorry that 19 day. I am sorry that I have not given the copy of the order, but I have not see the same order, same date. Everything is same.
Item 22.
Considering short question involved, matter may be listed immediately after appearance of the private opposite parties. ଆପଣ ବି ମିଷ୍ଟର ଚାନ୍ଦ ଆପଣ ବି ରଖୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଜୁନିୟର
ସିଭିଲ
ଆଲାଉ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି କେସ୍ କରିବା
କ୍ରିମିନାଲ ଚଳି ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ସିଭିଲ ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ ବି ଜାଣିପାରୁନି
ସେଠି ବହୁତ ଏତେ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ କେସ୍ ଅଛି ସେମାନେ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ
not that I mean to say criminal case somehow they are managing, but so far civil part is concerned, and I am also taking the help of Mr. Misra, who is also no junior there.
All right. Yes, 22, Mr. Tripathi, long after.
My lord. Annexure 3, page 17.
Yes.
Petitioner is a bank lawyer. He is conducting cases since more than 34 years without any adverse remarks, my lord. Now he has received this letter. Annexure 3, your lordship may kindly see. Paragraph 4. In your search report, you certified that Sri Debabrata Paikara, son of so and so, has acquired an
Annexure 6 you are placing.
This, my lord?
Annexure 6 you are placing.
My lord, Annexure 3.
3,
page 17.
Yes.
This is the notice by the circle head of the bank to the petitioner, my lord. Petitioner is a panel lawyer of Punjab National Bank.
What is the allegation there?
Allegation 2010 मसीह तुम्हें कहा कि वोटे भूल भाल record of rights क्या check करना ठीक मत है bank sanction करके हाँ yes
loan opinion
and that is basing upon a advocate. This notice has been issued. Your lordship may kindly see.
All right, then what happened?
Now they are going to depanel me. Your lordship may kindly see last paragraph. Bank, basing on your opinion, has sanctioned the credit facility and has been defrauded to the tune of 35 lakhs.
As such, you are hereby required to show cause within 7 days from the receipt of this letter.
So you gave a
as to
show
why,
cause, you gave a show cause,
my lord, I gave a show cause, my lord,
Annexure 5.
my lord,
Then what is the outcome?
my lord, nothing, my lord.
ତାହେଲେ କାହିଁ ଆପଣ କୋର୍ଟକୁ କାହିଁକି ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି?
Depanel କରିଦେବେ ବୋଲି within 7 days
No,
they
no,
have.
no, ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଇଏ ଦାସେ ଯାଇଥିଲେ ଫାଣ୍ଡିକୁ, ଯୋଉ ଦାସ ଅଛନ୍ତି ମାଇଣ୍ଡ କରିବେନି। ସିଏ ତ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ମାଗିଲେ ଯେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କାହିଁକି ବିତାଡ଼ିତ କରି ନ ଦିଆଯିବ ଏବଂ ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଜବାବଟେ ଦେଇଦେଲେ, ସେ କିଛି କରିନାହାନ୍ତି, ଆପଣ କାହିଁ ଫାଣ୍ଡିକୁ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି?
ମୁଁ ଭିତରୁ ଖବର ପାଉଛି
ନାଇଁ ଜମା
କରିଦେବେ।
ସେ ନ କରନ୍ତୁ, ବର୍ଷେ ଚାଲିଯାଉ, 5 ବର୍ଷ ଚାଲିଯାଉ, ଆପଣ ମୁଣ୍ଡ ବତା କାହିଁକି? ଆପଣ ଏଇଠୁ ଅର୍ଡରଟେ ନେବେ, ସେ କାଲିକି ଆପଣ ବାହାର କରିଦେବେ, କଣ ବେନିଫିଟ ହବ ଆପଣଙ୍କର?
ନାଇଁ ଷ୍ଟେ କରିଦେଲେ ଆଉ ବାହାର କରିପାରିବେନି।
No, no, stay ହେଇପାରିବନି।
Interim
Stay
protection.
କଣ ହବ? There is no decision as of now. There is no decision as of now. Only it is in a preliminary stage. They have found out certain things against you,
and
now they are asking a show cause from you. You have filed a show cause.
Because one lawyer informed.
Jama again.
On the information of a lawyer, my lord.
Withdraw କରନ୍ତୁ। Withdraw କରନ୍ତୁ, ଆପଣ ତାକୁ ଫସେଇ ଦେବେ। କାଲିକି ସେଠୁ ଧରିକି ଆସିବେ, ଆଜ୍ଞା ବାହାର କରିଦେଲେ ଅର୍ଡର।
My lord, give some protection. Suppose they will impanel me, my lord, depanel. Because they have
Premature
stated.
issue for this court finding. The dispute involved herein is still under consideration of the competent authority. This court find the writ petition is premature at this case. So decline to entertain. Better, ଆପଣ withdraw କରିଦେବାଟା better.
Permitted to withdraw, my lord.
Withdraw କରିଦେବେ ହେଲା। Sought for withdrawing the writ application. ଆରେ ସେ ବର୍ଷେ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ, 6 ମାସ ପଳଉ, ସେ ଓକିଲ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ କରୁଥିବ, ଆପଣ କାହିଁ ତା ବେକରେ କୁରାଟା ମାରି ଦଉଛନ୍ତି? ଆଉ ଷ୍ଟେ କଣ ହବ? କିଛି ତ ଅର୍ଡର ହେଇନି, ଷ୍ଟେ କଣ ହବ? ଶୋ କଜ ଉପରେ କେବେ ଷ୍ଟେ ହେଇପାରିବ କି?
ସେ ତ ଲେଖିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି, they have made up their mind to depanel.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ବଢିଆ ଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଅଛି ହେଲା, ବଢିଆ ଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଅଛି। They have already expressed their opinion. ତେଣୁ ବାହାର କରିଦେଲେ ଆପଣ କୋର୍ଟକୁ ଆସିବେ, କହିବେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ସିଏ ତ କରିସାରିଥିଲେ, ଆଉ କଣ ରହିଲା ଏଥିରେ? କରିଦେଲେ ସେଇଟାକୁ, ତାହେଲେ ସେଟା ସେଟ୍ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ସୁବିଧା ହବ।
23
File କରିଛନ୍ତି memo. Memo is filed seeking withdrawal of this writ petition. This is dismissed as withdrawn. Yes, now come to the
Yes, Your Lordship. Another writ.
other surviving item.
Yes, 14/333/2020.
Yes, what is the issue here?
Your Lordship may peruse annexure 5 at page 35. Page 35. The opposite party number 3 has issued a notice. It is for the information of the beneficiary of Uttei irrigation project, that notification of draft of qualification of revised beneficiary.
So your allegation is this is not an officer competent.
Yes, Your Lordship. Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes,
This
you
ନାଇଁ
will
ନାଇଁ
understand
ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଟିକେ ଏଟାକୁ ଏକ୍ସାମିନ କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ, କାହିଁକି ନା ଆପଣ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ରୁଲ୍ସ ଟା, ଡେଫିନେସନ ଅଫ ସୁପରିଟେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟର।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେଇଟା ଲେଖା ହେଇଥିଲା ଆର ଅର୍ଡରରେ ପରା।
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ
examine କରିବା, examine କରିବା, but don't proceed with this now. And one more thing, Mr. Mishra.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Prakash Mishra.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Mr. Mishra, this was a direction issued on 20th/12/22.
Yes, Your Lordship.
See, annexure
Yes, Your Lordship.
35.
Yes, Your Lordship.
And the action was to be taken on or before 15/1/23.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Now, what is the position now?
Your Lordship granted interim protection,
There I have
stating
granted.
that no progress will be the result of the present writ application.
Now what
Then
happened?
Your Lordship may peruse annexure 36, page 36. Similar notification was issued
Oh,
to
this
bypass that notification, my lord.
Again, this is not
ଆଜ୍ଞା
6/5.
ପୁରା ସମାନ ଏଇଟା କଲେ 19/4/2023 ରେ।
So 6/5 ରେ କଣ ହେଲା?
6/5 ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ହେଇନି। 6/5 ତ ଆଜ୍ଞା ପରଦିନ ଯାଇଛି, ମୁଁ ଟ୍ରାଏ କରୁଥିଲି।
So the work must be over.
ନାଇଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା କିଛି ହେଇନି।
All right, issue notice on the question of admission, fix its short retrievable date. This case notice as above କରିବ. Sorry, counter affidavit be filed within 2 weeks.
3 weeks କରନ୍ତୁ,
3
vacation ପରେ
weeks.
ଆସିବ immediately।
Place the matter in the second week of July, got a date though. In the event, miscase notice as above, in the event annexure 6 has not been worked out, same may not be worked out, till next date.
Obliged to us. Or they'll call.
Next.
Item 24.
Item 25. I have a small grievance, my lord. Demarcation process is pending before the office inspector 4. Lord, demarcation process is pending.
Demarcation proceeding is pending.
Yes, my lord.
Demarcation case number, what is the number?
Like 82 by 2020.
Where is that demarcation registration?
The registration is not with me.
Annexure 6 was the application.
Yes, my lord.
Now the annexure 6 is the objection.
Annexure, can I have a glance to annexure 4, my lord? Annexure 4, the Tahsildar directed the RI to demarcate with police protection.
What is the FIR pending?
As because the demarcation could not be carried out, the opposite party 5 and 6 with their supporters asserted to the petitioner, my lord.
So they are obstructing.
Yes, my lord.
Then why don't you go to civil court? Why you are insisting on this poor man Tahsildar? He is going, then there may be obstruction there. Already an FIR has come, and there is also objection not to undertake the demarcation. You may have some difficulty with the or dispute with the neighbors.
No, my lord. As because the police was not cooperate, the demarcation could not carried out because annexure 6, my lord. They have demarcated. Thereafter, the opposite party 5 and 6.
Demarcation already over.
Demarcated, but the pole could not be installed.
Pardon?
No, demarcation hala pare man jo pole oda potiya katha pote dele ni gondol heichi.
So there appears there is some dispute there. And notice ni the order karibni. Yes, so notice on the question of admission. Fixing short returnable date. Let them come. Thereafter, it will be known what is the dispute between you people. Yes. It is better to you advise your client to go for civil suit. There may be some complications. Yes. Notice.
Item 25.
Item 25, my lords, may I please? My lords, here I'm challenging the letter under Annexure 1, my lords. My lords, may kindly see the Annexure 1 at page 15, my lords.
Yeah.
My lords, this is a letter issued by the sub-collector, subdivisional magistrate, which is the opposite party to, my lords, directing that one inquiry meeting has been fixed on 11/5/23 at 11 AM in the office of Chamber of Tahsildar Ambabhona. Accordingly, you are requested to attend the meeting with required documents in connection to the installation of a petrol pump at Ambabhona Chicholi Road.
Right. Then how are you suffering?
My lords, my submission before your lordship is, my lords, this is the issue of installation of a petrol pump. My lords, I am the successful bidder and I am installing the new petrol pump. I have gotten the required NOC as per the Petroleum Rules 2002. Well, from the collector come district magistrate, Burgard. My lords, without being.
Why are you apprehended? If the inquiry is taken, there might be some allegation pending.
My lords, if I may apprise your lordship, my lords, there is already a pending case before the Honorable Court where the opposite parties number 4 and 5 have challenged my bid, my lords, on various grounds. My lords, that issue has been pending before this Honorable Court since 2019.
Is there any stay?
No, my lords. There is no interim order in that writ petition. My lords, may kindly see Annexure 7, my lords. My lords, because of the pendency of that case, the NOC that I had applied for was not being issued in my favor. My lords, and I ventilated my grievance before this Honorable Court. And my lords, in paragraph 2, the Honorable Court clarified that the above clarification was issued only because no stay was granted of the steps to be taken pursuant to the impugned tender call notice. The said clarification is reiterated. My lords, following that, the collector and district magistrate Burgard, vide Annexure 8, gave me the no objection certificate, my lords.
Okay, then they may consider all these aspects in the meeting. Why are you obstructing the meeting?
My lords, my submission before your lordship is, my lords, may kindly see Petroleum Rules 2002. My lords, section 2XB, which Petroleum Rules 2002.
Read the provision.
My lords, it defines district authority. District authority is the authority, my lords, who will, after I have gotten the license from the licensing authority, I have to obtain the NOC from the district authority, my lords, according to section 144. My lords, now district authority means in towns having a commissioner of police, the commissioner or a deputy commissioner of police. B, in any other place, the district magistrate, my lords. My lords, 11 says district magistrate means and includes an additional district
You mean to say these officers have nothing to do with the.
My lords, they are not empowered under the act or the rules to pass such an order or call for a meeting directing the verification of documents, my lords.
But Mr. Counsel, your name?
My lords, I am Ashish Mishra.
Ashish
Mishra, my lords.
Mishra. Yes, Mr. Mishra, if you ask, I don't mind in issuing notice. Now, if notice will be issued, then the matter will be delayed by another 2-3 months.
My lords.
Other side will appear, state will file counter, but the meeting may facilitate you.
My lords, I have already started the patrol pump. I have already gotten the NOC for wide
You have
election.
got NOC, that is well
and I'm
understood,
operating the
taken
patrol.
note of also. But this is a meeting there, we don't know, they have not indicated even on what issue they are holding the meeting.
My lords, that has not been specified, your lordship.
That has not been specified at
My
all.
lords.
But there are different litigations already come to be closed in the meantime.
My lords.
Even Chief Justice bench has given a clarification, there is no stay in the.
My lords.
Then
My
what for you are taking this meeting?
Lordship, I'll have to take instruction, but your lordship may see what
Then
has
all
happened in
right,
this
you
case.
do one thing, you
My
do
lords.
one thing, let us know what for this meeting is going to be convened on 11. Tomorrow you get the instruction.
Lordship.
I'm
Place
deeply
this
obliged.
matter tomorrow. In the meantime, the Shri Sonok Mishal and a counsel appearing for the state is directed to obtain instruction as to the reason of meeting or issue involving the meeting dated 11/5/23 appearing at Annexure 1. Let there be service of, by tomorrow, let there be service of one more copy, one extra copy of the state council in course of day itself.
I'm deeply
Tomorrow,
obliged.
get,
Lordship.
and I ask them if there is any complaint reach them, then let them fax it to you.
Lordship. No, there is in fact a complaint that has been filed by a private opposite party, your lordship. That in fact.
See, the background of the case is, one writ is over, a division bench order, PIL is undertaken and PIL court has clarified there is no interim order.
Lordship.
He has a NOC. Maybe they are going on entertaining further complaints.
My lords. My lords,
Suppose the
similarly.
PIL has already come in, then they can participate, and it is also to be known whether these people are the PIL list.
No, that party is there,
my
your
lord.
lordship.
My lords.
Right.
One
So
of those
here
parties
they are
is there.
moving a PIL, having failed to snatch an interim order, maybe they are trying to complicate the issue there.
My lords, similarly, opposite party number 5 of the present writ petition has also filed a complaint before the NGT Kolkata
So
bench. my lord,
once a PIL is there,
which
no
has
other,
been dismissed.
no other complaints should be entertained.
Lordship.
So therefore, get that instruction.
I'll get the instruction.
Yes.
I'm deeply obliged, my lords.
Meeting को postpone कर दो, meeting को stall कर दो 11th. Day after tomorrow, another better.
My lord.
Yes, day after tomorrow, by day after tomorrow. Miss case, Rachina, you have a miss case?
My lords.
Okay, miss case.
IA number 6738.
Yes, for 1 week, there should not be meeting, say, filed to them. In terms of the notice at Annexure?
Annexure 1, my lords.
1. In terms of
page
Annexure
15.
1. For a period of 1 week at least. If you bring that.
Lordship.
And there is no. Place this matter along with the requisition number so and so and the PIL number so and so on the next date. Also let all the files count.
My lords, the writ petition and PIL are the same because my lords, opposite party number 4 had filed the writ petition, but since they were not participants in the tender process, another coordinate bench of this honorable court was pleased to change the nomenclature to PIL.
Right. So that's why I am asking all these repeats which come. It is better for convenience, you may give a details of the cases pending in a slip.
My lords, I'll file a memo before you.
Just now. Hmm. Yes, next.
I'm deeply aware.
26,
Pardon to mention, my lord. Item 25, I may permitted to withdraw, my lord. Item
Yes,
24,
item notice.
24, I may permitted to withdraw. Item 24, I may permitted to withdraw, my lord.
25,
24.
26, all right. 26 withdraw କରୁଛନ୍ତି?
No, 24.
See, the earlier matter that notice was issued, that my learned
That you want to
doing, not-
withdraw?
Yes, ma'am.
What is that item?
24.
24?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 24 to withdraw for you. ठीक है, all of it. 24 to withdraw.
May I please, your lords.
Yes, 26.
Then, while the impugned order is at annexure 7, it is at page 51. But in the appeal under
22.
again,
22 of OSS.
again. Sir, I have not been heard, even though everything has been filed before the authority concerned on the ground that appellant fails to submit the relevant document.
You are a party there or not?
Yes, my lord, I have filed this appeal.
Oh, you have filed, but you say this proceeding has been disposed without hearing you.
Exactly. That is what
Where is your averment?
my lord, my averments and annexure 6 is my appeal. And averments in
Where
the,
is your averment in the plea repetition that you have not been heard and this appeal has been disposed?
para 7.
Yes. Yes, you have applied.
Yes,
And you preferred appeal, that is all disclosed.
that is in
Where
the
is where
para,
is the allegation that you have not been heard and appeal is disposed?
para 9.
Yes.
Possession of the shootland long along to non-affairs of the parties and dispute over the shootland. However, has not been in court, despite
No,
all
it is
available
failing,
documents
failing in appreciating.
being produced before the.
He was present, your lordship. The order sheet reflects that. Their case is that despite giving all the documents, they have not been considered. That is their case.
So therefore you have a scope.
My lord, I have filed this Hajra, but they have said.
Listen. Come to page 51.
51, yes. 17/5.
This has been dismissed on the ground that you have failed in submitting relevant documents.
Including this certified copy of the sketch map and all
Right.
other things.
So I am giving you opportunity. You file a review application. If you have document, file that also.
I have got that document, my lord. I have
You
also.
have brought whether you have produced.
That has been filed, my lord. Before.
Filed, then
But
you go ask that authority to recall this order. Withdraw this.
Or my lord, may I be permitted to file it afresh and they let them give me a.
Yes, you have the liberty even bringing a fresh appeal.
Then.
But if you say you have already brought the documents on record.
Afresh I will file it, my lord.
Why are you preferring afresh? If you have already records before it, then you can very well ask the authority to recall this order. Your records are already there. Or you choose to file fresh.
Fresh one.
All right, like I had the submission of Sri Mahathir and counsel for the petitioner and Sri Misra involving a challenge to impugned order annexure 7.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, examining the allegation herein, this court find the appeal involved here has been dismissed on the following. Page 51. Reading the above, this court find there has been technical rejection of the appeal. It is at this stage of the matter of Sri Mahathir and counsel appearing for the petitioner seeks liberty of the court to bring a fresh appeal along with the records, desired records, for consideration of the authority. This court observed in the event a fresh appeal is brought under section 22(2) of the OSS and EFL Act 1950, same may be considered on its own merit. Let the fresh appeal be brought at least within 10 days of the order.
Within 2 weeks,
10 days of the order.
10 days. New plus.
Item 27.
Yes.
27 and 28 or similar matter.
Please be on my
27 and 28 or similar matter. Your lordship may take up 28.
yes.
Here, Lord, that mutation appeal has been allowed, and setting aside the order of the mutation after 6 years. In fact, my Lord, in the mutation appeal, I have not received any notice from the side of the office, my Lord. And that delay was condoned without any
What is the cost title of this appeal?
appeal, my Lord.
Appeal memorandum you have filed, yes, annexed of 5.
Yes, yes.
Your name Tusharanjan Nanda.
Yes, yes.
Your name there.
Yes,
as
name there.
respondent.
Notice was issued
And
by
order
that.
sheet also disclose your name.
Yes. Notice was as per the proceeding, my Lord, it has been indicated that notice has been issued. In fact, my Lord, by that
Come
time.
to page 43, let us see what are the orders.
Yes. That. Yes.
4-3-22 appeal
4-3-2
is admitted.
appeal is admitted and subject to
Issue notice to the respondents. Requisites be filed by 6-3, 6-8 or 6-5, sorry.
6/5/22.
Okay, then 6-5 appellant filed Hazira affixing postal receipts.
Issuance notice to the
Showing
respondent.
issuance of notice to the respondent. Notice from respondent 1, return back as unserved.
With postal, no such address.
No such address. Then
Yes.
thereafter,
Case to 29/7, my Lord. Thereafter, it has been indicated that there was a
no, thereafter the 17-5 says there should be publication notice.
yes, paper in the
Then
Delhi
file
newspaper.
memo along with newspaper is there.
Yes, newspaper is there, but no newspaper cutting.
Yes, newspaper is there.
Yes,
So
that
there is service of notice. You did not appear.
no service, my Lord. In fact, my Lord, that was published in the newspaper.
That's a mode of publication also.
Yes, yes, that is in view of the.
So you can't argue that you have not been noticed. What is the other argument?
Other argument, my Lord, that appeal has been admitted after 6 years without specifying that delay was condoned without any
What is
reason.
the nature of appeal? This is service settlement.
Yes, mutation appeal.
Mutation.
Yes.
Then I will observe you. If you have a dispute, you go for a civil dispute.
No, here, my Lord,
It is only correction of the record of right.
yeah, correction of record of right. My Lord. Yes. They have said that there was a resolution in the company that this petition, the appellant is the managing director. In fact, your lordship may kindly have glance annexure 7, my Lord, 847, my Lord. That Tusharanjan Nanda is the managing director.
Ground, there is a ground, but Mr. Nanda, I fail appreciating why are you not raising that ground? See, the appeal is decided.
Lordship, that has been decided.
On the date, delay is condoned.
Yes.
Raise ground upon.
Yes, delay was condoned after 6 years without.
No, that's not true. I'm not saying that. I say the appeal has been decided on the date delay condoned. Is it the procedure?
Oh,
suppose now you could have collected this newspaper. Newspaper may be notice involving limitation.
Yes.
So, yes, all right. There may be condonation of delay for reason. Then if delay, condonation of delay cannot itself be presumed that there is notice in appeal on you. So fresh notice should have been.
Yes, yes. On the limitation part. Yes, first of all, that notice in respect of that limitation is.
So therefore, you don't find those grounds here. All right, ultimately, what has been directed for correction of record of right?
Correction of record of right, that that in fact the appellate authority has directed the Tahsildar to
This
correct.
court, sorry, there is serious allegation involving the impugned order annexure 6. First ground appears to be there has been condemnation of delay of 6 years.
Yes, Milo.
15 order, 21 rest.
21 challenged.
Since the mutation appeal was filed in 21 involving order dated 16/11/2015 in mutation case 2695 of 15. The second ground appears to be the appeal has been decided on the date of condemnation of delay itself. This court find prima facie case to be examined, directing issuing notice, requisites as undertaken by day after tomorrow. In this case, notice as above, one set, there shall be status quo in respect of the disputed property involved herein to be maintained by all the parties concerned.
Yes.
Till next date. August first week replace karo case. Second case kon?
Second case same, that one.
How would a case?
No, same case. Gote dita plot hitla to setment different case.
Dita appeal or one appeal?
The two appeals.
So therefore there are two plots.
Two plots.
Okay, same order. In the meantime, you get that newspaper.
Yes.
You get whether the newspaper involved notice in limitation.
Again.
Then you may find a substantial ground. Sir, limitation and notice issue. All right, presume I have not responded to the newspaper publication.
Yes.
Then what is the role of the court? Maybe condoning the delay ex parte.
Yes.
But then the question is,
the
notice in appeal will go or not?
Yeah, not in notice.
Ground भी सजाडନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ କେତେ ବର୍ଷ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ବୋଧେ 20-25 ବର୍ଷ ଓକିଲାତି ହେଲାଣି
ଆଜ୍ଞା 21 ବର୍ଷ
ଆଉ କାଇଁ ଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଇମ୍ପ୍ରୁଭ କରୁନି
ସେ ଡିଲେ ପାର୍ଟଟା ନେଇଛି
ରେଗୁଲେସନ 2 ଭିତରେ ହିଁ ରହିଗଲେ
Item 29.
May please go. On behalf of Mr. Bose, my lord.
First contempt.
First contempt.
Item 30.
First contempt.
Second contempt.
Second
contempt.
Second contempt.
Sir, ଆମେ affidavit ଗୋଟେ ଦଉ
ଦେବେ all right issue notice କରିଦେ ହେଲା notice ଯିବ ଆପଣ affidavit ଦେବେ this has undertaken by day after tomorrow.
Deep problem.
ନାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଭୋକାଲେ ତମ already
ସେ ତା ପୂର୍ବ କଣ୍ଟେମ୍ପଟରେ ଗୋଟେ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଟା ଦେଇଦେଲେ କମ୍ପ୍ଲାଇ କରିଛନ୍ତି
if you file your power then I can direct for service of copy.
କପି ଅଛି
Otherwise notice ଯିବ
notice.
ସେଇଟା କ'ଣ first contempt?
This is the first contempt, but flavor is willful default is telltale because first your lordship directed in the year 2018 to decide my mutation case. It was decided without giving opportunity of hearing. Then I approached my lord. Your lordship involved this Tahsildar and called for a record. Thereafter passed an order to decide my mutation case within a period of 6 weeks.
Then what happened? Whether decided or
that
not?
about the matter, kindly page 16.
15, there is a direction for redetermination.
Redetermination. But page 16, they set over the matter since September 2020.
So let us give them some time stipulation.
Yes.
At the submission of Sri Misra and Sri Panda for respective. It's in the disposal of WPC 16524 of 22. This could pass the following para 3. Page 14. Filing annexure 3, it has been brought to the notice that the Tahsildar Bhubaneswar is still sitting over the matter. Finding there is an inordinate delay, this court disposing the contempt application, direct the Tahsildar Bhubaneswar to give a lawful disposal to the lease, means case 2/22, at least within a period of 3 months of the date of communication.
First order 6 weeks.
6 weeks thila.
Again.
Okay, all right. Within 8 weeks. ये तहसीलदार भुवनेश्वर आपण 8-10टा तहसीलदार कर दोनांती कहीं एरिया गुडा बांटी दियंतु
अछन तो
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଅଛନ୍ତି
ଅଛନ୍ତି
ବହୁତ ବଢିଆ
ହେଇକିରି ବି ହେଇପାରୁନି
रही किंतु कॉल सेंटर
ସବୁଦିନ ତ 5T ଡାକିକିରି ବସଉଥିବେ ଏଇଟା ହେଲାନି ସେଟା ହେଲାନି ଆଉ ସେ କରିବେ କଣ?
For orders item 32,
May please also, one pass over please on behalf of Mr. Bosman. On behalf of Mr. Bosman, pass over.
ହାଁ
Pass over please on behalf of Mr. Bosman.
ପାସଓଭର ହବନି କିଛି
This is coming, my lord.
ପୁରୁଣା କେସ୍ ପାସଓଭର ହବନି
My
ଆଗକୁ କରନ୍ତୁ।
32 ରେ in fact I have appeared, but my name is not reflected. I have appeared
You are there. Your appearance is sufficient.
and some miscases has been filed.
No. You see, this is for final hearing.
No, here
हाँ order से कौन पे असला?
हाँ order से आस्ती से उड़ा miscase कौन देइचंदी?
छाड़न आर्गू करूँ
यार गुटा
2014 ର मैटर सारीवा आगु तो
काली परना ताली
ଆପଣ କାହିଁ ଟାଇମ ମାଗୁଛନ୍ତି ସିଏ ତାଙ୍କର ଆର୍ଗୁ
आगे आगे
ବାହାରୁ ଧରା ଧରିକି ଆସିଛନ୍ତି
ना नहीं मो ना
ଲାଇଭ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରିମିଂ ହଉଛି ମୁଁ ସିଧା କହିଦେବି ମୁହଁରେ
से जानी ना कि मो अपियर
ଆଉ
करथली
ଆପଣ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଦିନ
मो ना तो जाय उठिनी आ से जानिबे केम मते कॉपी देई ना
ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କଣ ଆଉ ନା ଉଠିଲେ ହିଁ କେସ୍ କରିବେ ଏ ପୋଜିସନ ଅଛି
ना नहीं कॉपी देई ना
ଦେଖିଲା କ୍ଷଣି କରିବେ
जानी ना बोली कॉपी देना मु नंबर टा टिपी रखली बोली जानि पाइलु
ରୁହନ୍ତୁ କଣ ଇଏ what is the repetition 8-10 ସେଟା ସାଇଡ ହବ Yes, what is answer 8?
My lord, one pass over, I'm just.
Section 2, huh?
One pass over, my lord. One pass over, my lord, I'm just.
କେତେ ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା ଓକିଲାତି?
Recently joined, my lord.
Recently ମାନେ 2 ବର୍ଷ ତଳେ?
1 year, lord.
1 year? Day after tomorrow with the condition that yes, you tell your name.
Jayanta Kumar Padhi.
Jayanta Kumar?
Padhi.
Padhi. Yes, with the condition that Sri Jayant Kumar Padhi shall argue the matter. Registry directed to indicate name of Sri S.K. Samir Kumar Mishra on the next listing who appears for private opposite parties. ହେଲା ଆପଣ ନିଜେ ଆର୍ଗୁ କରିବେ ରିଟିନ୍ ନୋଟ୍ ତିଆରି କରି ସିନିୟର କୁ ଦେଖେଇ ଆସି ନିଜେ ଆର୍ଗୁ କରିବେ ଇଣ୍ଟ୍ରିମ୍ ଅର୍ଡର till extend ହବ 33 withdrawal
item 34,
34 withdrawal. 34 also withdrawal.
item 35,
please your lordship
Uttura.
not the judge
Which ଅଛି?
not the judge
No.
he is also VP Satpathy na no I am to be careful na ita naata katibi nahale list ru nahi to tal thik achi
May please your lordships. In
Yes.
this case, in a demarcation proceeding, while the Tahsildar was demarcating, some people objected. Your lordship wanted that there should be made parties. I have implemented them as parties and notices to go to them.
okay this is the application for impletion
Yes, my lord.
6640
No, my lord. Yes, 6640.
6640 of 23 is an application to bring in new parties as opposite party 5 to 8 as per the schedule of parties involved therein. Considering genuine request, the application stand allowed. Consolidated cause title may be filed. Or there is new addition of new parties as OP number 5 to 8. Requisites in the writ application as well as miscase if any. We also filed for issuing notice on such parties as undertaken by Friday.
Yes, my lord. Obliged. Obliged.
item 36,
May I please your lordship? Lord, this modification relating to the execution of a sale deed in the year 2002, wrongly typed as 2002.
Date mistake ହେଇଛି?
Amen. 2022 ଟା ହେଇଯାଇଛି 2002
ଦେଖିଦବା ହେଲା।
Third line of parrot.
All right, all right.
Third line
Judgment ରେ କଣ date ଭୁଲ ଅଛି?
ଦୁଇ ଜାଗାରେ third
Item 37,
Paragraph 2 रे let me put it.
year of the case. Year of the case भूल लीजिए. 37.
Yes, 37. Same mistake. Yes. 2010 ର କେସ୍ ଡାକି ଦିଅ ତାପରେ
For admission, item 38.
nobody is showing interest. You are for opposite party.
My
Four.
lords, four my lords.
Mr. Dang.
File affidavit, my lords.
Okay, all right. Mr.
My
Dang
lords.
appearing for opposite party 4, present in 4. Dismissed for non-prosecution. Yes.
Item 39.
39 also. 39, nobody is showing interest. Pending since 2010, dismissed for non-prosecution.
Item 40.
I may plead your lordship. my lord. This matter relating that notary license, cancellation of notary
written
license.
note of submission ଦି ଜଣ ଯାକ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ କ୍ଲୋଜ କରୁଛି।
ଏଇ ଯେ ଆଉ ଟିକେ ମୁଁ ଦୀପଦ କହିଦବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛି।
ଆଉ କଣ କହିବେ?
ରୁଲ 13 ଟା ଗୋଟେ ଜଷ୍ଟ ଆପଣ 5 ମିନିଟ 2 ମିନିଟ କହିବି।
ନାଇଁ ରୁଲ 13 ଉପରେ ତ 3-4 ଥର ପଢା ହେଲାଣି।
ନାଇଁ ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ କହିଦଉଛି 2 ମିନିଟ ସାର୍ କହିଦେବୁ ଯାଉଛି ସାର୍।
ନୋଟ ରେ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ।
ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ଜଷ୍ଟ ଗୋଟେ 2 ମିନିଟ ସାର୍। I will take 1-2 minutes.
Yes.
13(1) ରେ କହିଲା ଯେ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଇନିସିଏଟ କରିବ। 13(6) ରେ କହିଲା ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ମୋର ରିଟିନ ନୋଟ ଆଉ ଅନ୍ୟ ଡକ୍ୟୁମେଣ୍ଟ ନ ଦେଖିଲା ପରେ ଯଦି ସାଟିସ୍ଫାଇଡ ନ ହେଲା ଗୋଟେ କମ୍ପିଟେଣ୍ଟ ଅଥରିଟି ଆପଏଣ୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ କରିବ ଥ୍ରୁ ଅଥରିଟି। One is government who will initiate, and if the government is not satisfied on my written note of submission, written note so cause, then may appoint a competent authority. Then my competent authority will make an inquiry under Rule 13(10).
So therefore it is quite clear your submission is there should have been a second inquiry.
By a competent authority.
The competent authority has in fact conducted the
Competent
inquiry,
authority
Lordship.
will submit an inquiry report to the government.
The principal secretary to the department. Lordship,
And then your allegation, even if a competent inquiry conducting the inquiry, report has not been given to you.
There is no inquiry, my submission is.
No, the
under Rule
submission is
13(10).
no.
Under Rule 13(10).
Lordship
That's
is
all
here
I have
counter.
already submitted note of small note.
Where is your written note of submission?
I have given a note, my lord, my associate is there.
Your I have received. You give the records and give the written note of submission.
I have given to judgment also.
Your submission, there is not only conducting of inquiry by
Lordship.
competent authority.
Lordship.
There is also service of the copy of report on him.
Lordship. The report need not be served on him, Your Lordship. The procedure is after the inquiry is conducted, that inquiry throughout the inquiry, he will participate, he will give his written notes, and that inquiry report will be given before the appropriate government. The inquiry has been conducted by the principal secretary to the law department, who is also the competent authority. He has conducted the inquiry. He has given the file before the law minister. The law minister has approved it. And after that, Your Lordship, the notification has been issued.
Therefore, the crux involved here, Mr. Mishra.
Lordship.
A report is prepared.
Report is prepared, Your Lordship.
There may not be any dispute that he is also a party to the inquiry.
Lordship.
Therefore, he has an involvement in the preparation of the report also.
Yes, Your
So
Lordship.
now question is whether that report will be given to him for defense or
The
not.
rules state that that report will be only given and provided to the, submitted to the.
There is defect in the rule.
No, Lordship, the report, till the report as per 13(6), his participation is there. After that, the report only need to be provided to the appropriate government. Here it has been provided before the minister and he has approved it. That is, I'll submit the records, Your Lordship.
After approval, will you supply a copy to him or not?
After
that report was never supplied.
In the next stage.
No, here what has happened, he has.
Thereafter a hearing is made.
Hearing, before the inquiry, the hearing has conducted, Your Lordship.
After inquiry, there is no hearing.
No inquiry is conducted under Rule 13.
Lordship, the rules very.
13 della authore.
Lordship.
Notary rule there. Yes, come to 13.
My lords. 13(6), Lordship.
Yes, 13.
13.6 is the,
Comments from that stage. The report will be furnished to the government.
the report, your lordship, that is
4A.
13.11.
Necessary nahi 5 ta padhandu.
5, my lords. 5. A notary against whom an inquiry has been initiated may, within 14 days of service on him, a copy of the complaint under subrule 4 or of the statement of charges under subrule 4A as the case may be, or within the time as may be extended by the appropriate government, forward to that government a written statement in his defense verified in the same manner as a pleading in a civil
This
suit.
is forwarding of written statement.
Lordship, that he has done, my lords.
Then
Thereafter, your lordship, 6. If on a perusal of the written statement, if any, of the notary concerned and other relevant documents and papers, the appropriate government considered that there is a prima facie case against such notary, the appropriate government shall cause an inquiry to be made in the matter by the competent authority. If the appropriate government is of the opinion that there is no prima facie case against
that
the
is not
notary
necessary.
Lordship,
That is not necessary.
Lordship, then your lordship may kindly come to 11, 13.11, that is relevant. The competent authority shall submit his report to the government entrusting him with the inquiry. That is the appropriate government, that is the ministry, your lordship. It has been, the approval has been taken from him before passing the final notification, my lords. And
12A.
12A, my lords. The appropriate government shall consider the report of the competent authority, and if it is of the opinion a further inquiry is necessary, may cause such further inquiry to be made and a further report submitted by the competent authority. Here, your lordship, that was not, they did not consider it necessary for a further inquiry because he himself has admitted there are 2 allegations against the petitioner, my lords.
So therefore, you say there is no necessity of further inquiry.
Lordship, because he admitted that he has attested the documents, he himself stated that he was under the notion.
Report contains that.
Yes, your lordship, his written statement.
Report is there.
My lords, if we have annexed it to our counter, my lords.
You have annexed to your counter.
Lordship, in WPC 10,000 of 2019,
there are 2 repetitions.
annexure A by 2, lordship, page 7.
No, we are holding.
The sub item, my lords.
Okay, sorry, it account file.
There are another sub item is there.
Data account file.
10,000 by 19.
6973 account.
6973.
This is 1,000 second case.
My lords, repetition number 10,000 of 2019.
There the report is annexure.
Annexure A by 2, page 7 of the counter affidavit.
You say in the inquiry he has admitted.
My lords, in his written statement, he has admitted, my lords. That I have also quoted in my written notes of submission. That part. He has admitted that he has attested those documents. He also stated that he was under the impression that what he was doing legally. So that part he considered. The second part, that he was in connivance with the husband of the complainant, that part he had denied.
Now let's give the record also.
Lordship.
Only my lord, I want to draw your attention, sub-rule 10.
Sub-rule?
Sub-rule 10 of rule 13.
Yes.
Except as otherwise provided in the rules, the competent authority shall have the power to regulate his power relating to inquiry in such a manner as he considers necessary, and during the course of inquiry, examine witnesses and receive any other oral or documentary evidences.
Okay.
That is up to
No
him.
inquiry has been conducted. No opportunity was granted me to cross-examine or examine the complainant.
Both sides, hearing concluded, both sides filed their written note of submission.
I have given 2 judgments also.
So there is also production of record involving the proceeding by State Council. It's all be kept on record. Judgment reserved. Out a notary act and Rocky Wala. They just so missing it up like that. So missing. Yes. How that case is so gola chuti
padu. That ferrygat matter, my lord, item 41. 41, my lord.
How that is so chuti pare.
Infructuous.
Infructuous he golani bi. Kagana setar jo taka prayer thila. It was to extend the
till date auction has not been.
5/5/2023 पर्यंत ताका prayer थिला 5/5/2023 तो परे ही गला.
What do you say? Infructuous he golani.
In true sense, it is infructuous, my lord. Your lordship, I have filed the writ petition prior to the auction, my lord. Till date, no auction has been held.
That is a different thing.
No, matter has gone in court or not. Anything surviving to be adjudicated?
No, my submit only. My
But I'll
submit.
छुट्टी पर ऐसो देखो.
Till date, auction has not been held. Your lordship, last occasion wanted to know whether auction has been held or not. Till date, auction has not been held.
देखो छुट्टी पर देखो. 42 also after vacation.
My lords, may I please mention item 42 for a minute? My lords, there's an ex parte.
After
item on-
vacation, after vacation.
My lords, may I just submit
I
one
don't
thing?
have time now. I don't have mind.
My lords, may hear it on this side of vacation if possible. My lords, if not today.
Sorry, after vacation. First week July. Interim order to continue.
My lords, then anything after the 10th, my lords, may give kindly.
Pardon?
Anything after the 10th of July, my lords, may kindly.
10th
give.
of July?
Yes, my lords.
Yes, counsel for respondent.
My lords, actually, I am praying for this side
Posting
of
of the
it.
matter after 10th of July.
My lords, may
Okay,
kindly not
then,
record.
all right, this go direct placing the matter on 18th of July.
My lords, may kindly not record. I am pressing because my lords,
Oh,
I am
you
pressing
say
for
then-
this side.
Okay, then खाली आमाडू कर दियो second week of July कर दियो 10th ପରେ ଗୋଟେ date दे दियो.
But my
All-
lords, I am actually pressing for this side of
Yes,
vacation.
yes,
so my
right,
lords, may
all
kindly.
Every case cannot be hard, madam.
I understand, my lords.
And first half, second division bench, second half, single bench.
I
how many matters
absolutely
I can
understand,
take
my
out?
lords.
Every matter comes here is a disposal
Yes.
matter.
But my lords may not record it on my account, no problem.